what's going on, everybody? Rogers Based here, and welcome to episode 2 of season 3 of Japan Time. And apparently, Zeph has good news. What's your good news, Zeph?
Okay, no, it's not. It's not public good news.
Well, it better be.
It's not yet.
Good news, right? Is it going to be like a breaking news moment for Twitch?
No, it's just don't worry about it.
I'm not going to not worry about it. You're a member of the crew. Ricky's not here. You need to tell a story. What's the good
I don't
news?
have to tell. Literally,
I'm
all
not
that
starting
happened.
the show until you tell us the good news.
Okay, literally, all that happened is that I hit the requirements to be a partner on Twitch. That's it.
Let's go!
That's clean.
Oh my
That
God.
is clean. We out here getting
What are
money
the-
in 2018, my boys.
What are the requirements?
You have to hold like 75 average viewers, and I've been getting like 100-ish plus every day.
And you have to not be
Nice.
ugly.
Good.
Yeah,
My man's here, number 2 in Melee in the world.
yeah.
That's true.
Where you at, Armada?
What? What's going on right now?
No,
What's
he's-
going on, everybody?
they're
So
right.
anyway,
Alright, whatever.
joining me for this week's Japan Time, unfortunately, Ricky is not here. He's busy doing something illegal. So joining me instead, we've got, of course, all the regulars. We've got Shofu, we've got Zeph, we've got Mike, we've got Coast, and we've got Warchamp. What's
That
going
was
on, everybody?
so disgusting, man. Where the hell is Ricky?
I know.
at?
Where is
Cole?
It
Where
sucks
the
to
hell
leave
is
it out
Ricky?
here, honestly, it really does.
You're
suck
ruining
that
my
he's not
damn
here.
intros, man.
But joining us, we also have some pretty cool guests. Once again, returning to the Japan Time cast, we've got McDareth,
What's up, everyone?
and we've also got Silent Doom, because that is his name.
That is not my name. And please, Shofu, in the video, put the right Twitter handle
Yeah,
in there.
mine too. You went to my
Okay,
dead Twitter.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I copy and paste every description. I don't give a damn. I'm way too
No
lazy to go into the description and change things individually. I'm telling you right
No
now.
respect on the name.
Just add an S.
I'm
And
telling
then
you.
finally, joining us as our third special guest this week, somebody we haven't talked to in about a year. You know him, you love him, the Black Alpha Red Styles X2.
Huh?
What's
Huh?
going on?
How dare you disrespect Styles like that?
How
What?
This man just said that.
That is disrespect. I'm so serious. That is disrespectful. Not that
How is
Alpha Red's a bad guy. Alpha Red is a
I was
great
gonna
guy.
say, that's a good
But
thing.
Styles been doing his thing before Alpha Red was doing his thing that you're comparing him to Alpha Red 4. What are you talking about?
Crazy.
That is insane.
Anyways, what's good, people? You know, I'm gonna find that nigga Threat Slayer. It's not over.
I'm on my hunt still too.
Oh, man. So, what are we talking about this week, you guys? A lot of stuff happened in the wacky world of Nintendo. I think the first thing we should talk about, or have there been any updates at all
Okay.
in regards to Smash Brothers?
Oh
So,
yeah. Wait, can we talk about Flip Morse?
Who the hell's that?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to bring up.
So this dude. All right, I'm gonna summarize it, but it goes way deeper than this. So this dude, you guys know those kids that say my dad works in Nintendo?
Hey, fun fact, that was
Oh, that
actually
guy.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy
I
on
know that
Reddit
guy.
said my dad works in Nintendo and Smash is a new game. So some dude lurked through his entire Reddit history, found that his dad was a dude named Flip Morse, Googled it. He was some president of a branch at Nintendo. And then they found his LinkedIn, and it still confirms that he works at Nintendo to this day. And now if you search for his LinkedIn, it's deleted, so that means Kimishima killed him.
Oh, wow.
0 to 100, man.
Straight up,
off the grid.
This dude actually literally pulled the "my dad works at Nintendo" and it was actually true, and he nuked his Reddit account
Now he's
immediately.
gonna
all
be
for a
saying,
fact
now he's gonna
that
be saying
didn't even
my
matter.
dad doesn't work
Because,
for Nintendo.
bro, they can't all be lying. Like, you can't just assume they're all lying just because it's a damn meme.
But that guy was the only one for the first time.
Now, how you know? How you know?
Proof. He had
There's
proof.
No,
There
no,
are
no,
definitely
no, no.
a lot of people who said their
What I'm
uncles worked for
saying
Nintendo
is
who worked for
there could have
Nintendo.
been others that were telling the truth, but we just
Oh.
Yeah,
discredited
like some kid in the '90s when the internet wasn't as
Yeah.
prominent as today.
Yeah, for sure.
But this guy definitely got his dad fired. Like, hello.
Yeah, Flip Morse is dead.
Well, I don't think his dad got fired, but I'm sure the kid is grounded for life.
them. Crazy.
No, the best part about it was like, actually, I'm not even gonna say it. It's kind of messed up.
No, say it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, well, my friend linked a family photo of Flip.
Okay, that is kind of messed up. We're gonna stop talking.
No,
about
it's
that.
not.
So
It's not
weird.
even that. It was like a public
It's-
Facebook thing.
Oh, okay.
He linked it, and it was like Flip, some other older guy, I assume his daughter, and then a neckbeard, and he said, "Guess who the idiot was?"
Oh my
Jeez.
God. All right.
No, I saw
well,
that.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't see that picture. But is there anything else in terms of Smash?
Okay.
We got,
I don't
Okay,
think
let's
so.
hear it.
I got some breaking.
Okay, hold on.
news.
Roger,
let's hear
Roger, can you please step into the same room as your microphone, please?
I'm in the same. So, okay, so I don't understand how some weeks people say I'm too loud and my mic cuts out, and then there's other weeks where people are saying I'm too quiet, and I'm actually using a nice microphone this
See,
week.
now
so
it's
I don't know
not
what's
cutting
going
out
on.
every 2 seconds like it normally does, but you're quiet. I'll just turn you up. Forget it.
All right, just turn me up.
Just
turn
don't
me up.
scream
It's
in my ear.
I'm not gonna scream. Don't worry.
He's lying.
I'm not lying.
I got him at 200. He's still quiet. You know, just go ahead. Sorry.
That's fine. All right. Yeah. So, Coast, let's hear what this big news
Okay,
is.
so we all know back in I think it was season 2 when I did some lurking for some Golden Sun information on the Camelot website.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to put my detective skills back to good use, and I decided to look around on some Sakurai information, and I checked his Twitter out, and I was looking at who he's been following, and there's some interesting names here that he's following. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, 100%.
Oh my god.
But there's three names that I want to point out that are interesting. Number 1, he's following Harada, the game director for Tekken.
Yeah, also the game director for Pokken, also who talked about and worked on.
Okay,
Smash
I'm just
4.
I'm
So
just
not
saying
huge.
I'm just
Not
saying
huge.
I'm just
I
saying.
know, but
it's
I'm just
out
trying
there.
to temper expectations.
Okay,
Just tempering
okay.
expectations, you know.
A second name I found pretty interesting was a man by the name of Hideki Sakamoto, who did the soundtrack for Yakuza. So I'm not saying anything, but you know, Yakuza might be
You ever
there.
thought that these people live in the same country and know each other?
Yeah, you ever think they're in the same
I'm just
country
saying-
and the same
In
I
the
also-
same industry?
I'm just saying.
I also want to remind people, poser for the Choaniki series, which if you're not familiar with that series is, it is a bunch of gay muscular dudes in a shoot 'em up. The composer for that series was one of the lead composers for Brawl, so also means nothing because we didn't see a Choaniki character. in
The
Smash
last
Brothers.
one, I think this one's definitely going to lead to something.
Is it
Let's see
Toby
this.
Fox?
No, imagine, but no. Sakurai's following Yoko Shimomura, the composer for Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15.
No,
But I'm not
that's
saying
funny.
anything. I'm
Like,
not saying anything, but
didn't he work on Smash 4, some of the music for that?
He did. He did
Yeah.
indeed. Also,
A
he
lot
works
of
on
music.
and he's worked on Xenoblade in the past as
Oh,
well.
yo, I just checked Sakurai's Twitter. He's following the founder of Burger King.
Oh shit.
I'm about to get the king in this bitch.
no,
Oh,
there wasn't anything interesting, so I just wanted to see if I could make something out of that. But yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
that's fine. That's what you got to do sometimes. I understand. But one thing that is pretty interesting, I know a lot of us have been playing it recently. Kirby Star Allies. How many of us are like hardcore Kirby fans in here?
Yeah, I like Kirby.
Yeah, I love it.
I
Alright,
like
so
Kirby
let's hear
quite a
it.
bit.
Kirby's cool.
First impressions, Star Allies. What do you guys think of the game so far?
I beat it. The whole thing, like the arena and everything.
No spoilers.
I won't spoil. I think it's good. I think Robobot has the title of best Kirby game, and I don't know how they're ever going to top it. But I think it was still a solid experience, like every other Kirby game. But I think it's going to be the last Kirby game I buy until they switch up the formula, because it's starting to take its toll.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
I
by
definitely agree with that.
It's
I
the
kinda feel
same
like
game
the-
since, like, remember when we
Oh,
played
yeah.
Return to Dreamland all those years ago?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
like
exact
that.
same game.
Okay.
I kind of like that about it though.
Yeah, see, that's a plus and negative. It's like there's people who like Kirby because it's simple and never changes, and then there's people who will never play Kirby again because it will never change.
Mhm.
So it's sort of weird. I mean,
yeah,
I
but
don't.
I feel like Kirby's been a franchise they've always experimented with. Like I feel
Yeah.
like every other game, like Epic Yarn, Robobots. What were some of the other ones that came out? The Rainbow Curse one that was on Wii U, Kirby Battle Royale that just came out, Kirby Air Ride. I do think they take chances every now and then. So the next Kirby game we'll see, I bet, is probably going to be something along those lines.
I don't know if Epic Yarn and all that are considered chances. They're just a mix up.
I think those are just spin-offs.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about mainline
What
Kirby because
would be a chance would be like Super Mario 3D World, but with Kirby. Like
no,
Wait, so
that's
you guys
another
don't
thing.
consider
is-
Epic Yarn to be a mainline Kirby game?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have. Does it have a copy ability?
No.
Yeah, I
No, it's
wouldn't-
kind of it plays more like Yoshi's Island, if anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't consider it that. but I just mean when I'm talking about taking its toll, I'm talking about the games from Return to Dreamland onwards. I think you can compare those to New Super Mario Bros, where every New Super Mario Bros after Wii has been the same game over and over and over. It's been like that with Kirby.
It's not that bad.
It's not as
but
bad,
yeah.
but it's very similar.
I'd say it's not as severe, but at the same time, because this is unlike Mario, where the New Super Mario Bros. Series wasn't the main series, for Kirby's primary platformers, they are its main series. So, in a sense, personally, I definitely want to see them, if they're gonna continue with Kirby's platformers, I definitely want to see them trying to push the boundaries of what they can do with that. Maybe, as mentioned before, step into the realm of 3D, or just do something like a big spin on how Kirby feels in 2D.
Yeah.
Weren't they experimenting with 3D during, I think, the GameCube era?
Blow Up Blast, I think.
Yeah.
The 3DS game that came out was Blow Up Blast. It was a
Oh.
3D Kirby. It actually worked pretty well. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah,
It's a
and
pretty
Battle
unfortunate
Royale.
title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Battle Royale, yeah. I actually
had a
like
lot
Battle
of
Royale a
3D.
lot. It's fun. But all right. Well, anything else about Star Allies before we move on? Because I kind of want to keep this a relatively Kirby-centric show until the second half, because I feel like there's a lot of potential in terms of a Kirby changes with those characters in the Smash game and things they could add for the next game. But any other
Let's
thing
get
about
another
Star
air
Allies?
ride. How about that? Let's get.
How about we have Bandana D to Smash Bros?
Yes.
So we're just gonna hop right into it then. All right. So like, what Kirby characters realistically do you think could end up
Bandana
in the
D.
next Smash Brothers?
I
feel
legit
like
think
Bandana's
Bandana
the only
D.
one.
Bandana
Yeah.
D.
Yep.
Because it's like King DDD or Kirby King DDD Meta Knight, and then he's missing. He's the fourth playable one. So
And then his final Smash could be something with like the co-op aspect that all the new Kirbys have been implementing.
yeah,
Yeah. My counter
just think
argument
he'd
to
be a
that
good
would
fit.
be that Toad has been playable in a lot of the new Super Mario Brothers games, and is also still not in Smash.
Yeah, well, he
So,
should be.
he
well, I
should-
think it's
agree
just
he
that
should
Toad's
be.
a filler character, where Bandana D has been like a staple fourth player for a while.
Yeah, and also
Mm.
people want Captain Toad in Smash now.
Yeah.
Captain
That's
Toad
true.
is very similar to Bandana
I
D.
think he's gonna get in.
Yeah.
All right.
People also want Magalore. I think that's the second most popular choice.
Magalore from
Yeah, he's really
Return
popular.
to Dreamland.
Yeah.
He was cut
Really?
DLC for Star Allies.
We literally just talked about that on Mike's podcast. About
Yeah, I
30
brought that
minutes
up. I definitely think that'd be a good, at least like an assist trophy or something.
ago.
Yeah.
What was the name of the bee queen in?
Sectonia.
Yeah, Sectonia.
She should totally be an assist trophy.
Yeah, she'd be crazy.
Yeah, or a boss would be cool.
Or a boss. Yeah, her music is amazing.
Yeah, how about we bring back bosses? Those were sick and bro.
Yeah, I really only think the only reason Bandana D wouldn't get into Smash at this point is some Sakurai bias stuff, and we get Marks instead.
I would.
Oh,
still
Marks would be
down for
cool,
Marks,
though.
Like that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Is like I would, if we didn't get Bandana D or we somehow got two, I would love to see Marks.
Marks wouldn't be bad. People also want Dark
That's
Matter.
really-
That's two.
Oh, Dark Matter. See, I want to see like Dark Matter /02 as a boss. I feel like that was such an iconic boss battle at the very end of Kirby 64. And then we even got the music in Brawl and in Smash 4. So I was kind of hoping that in some way he would be implemented as a boss, and that didn't end up happening. But
Would
man,
people
I just
be
love that
upset
character's design.
if we got two Kirby reps in the new Smash?
I don't
cares?
think
I
so.
don't know.
People are gonna be
He's
mad.
like,
People are
dude.
gonna be mad regardless. That's
Yeah,
the
like
question you should
no
be
matter
asking.
who gets added, there's gonna be people in the corner of the internet bitching that their waifu didn't get in. Yeah. I think
but it
Kirby's one
seems
of the
like a
few
lot.
franchises that deserve multiple reps, like every edition, because that's Sakurai's baby.
They add new
Yeah.
characters all the time too.
Yeah. So what the fuck? Let's go.
Yeah, man. I guess
Kirby
they could.
pretty.
I'd say-
It gets a pretty shitty. It gets the shit end of the stick in Smash a lot of the times. The first time it really got any like good representation was Meta Knight. Kirby in Melee, what happened? Why did they treat him so badly in Melee?
It's Sakurai's got like reverse bias where he
Yeah.
doesn't want to like
Yeah, I
over-represent his own series.
But
And he actually
Oh,
is
boy,
mentioned
let's
in like that
I
original.
can't say that when Meta
Yeah.
Knight was
But
is busted every time he's in any game.
And then you
He
also
busted
have
before.
Smash 4 Kid Icarus Uprising bias in that
Oh
game.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, the same thing basically happened in Brawl since DD and Meta Knight both came in that one game.
Yeah.
But DDD
so-
was planned since 64. Like, he had mentioned in multiple interviews that DDD, Mewtwo, Wario, those were all characters he planned for the very first game, and he just didn't have time to do them. So DDD wasn't a shock. Meta Knight was kind of a shock to me when that was the first character revealed for Brawl, because I definitely would have thought that DDD would have been revealed first.
Yeah.
But I mean, DDD and Meta Knight are definitely coming back. We could all agree on that, right? Like, those three are
course.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, no doubt in anybody's mind that those three aren't returning. But yeah, I mean, to answer Mike's question about would 2 extra Kirby reps be too many, I don't know. I don't really think so. I think like Kirby's had a lot of games recently that a lot of people have liked. I do think, though, it's more likely that we maybe only get 1 Kirby rep and see a sort of semi-redesign of Kirby's character in Smash. Because I do think there's a lot of potential there from his newer games. I think with a new Final Smash. I don't think what's his Final Smash in Wii U? It's like the sword thing.
Sword cutter.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many other things they could do. They could do the Robobot
Yeah, we get a Robobot.
stuff. Yeah, they could even do
That would
the
be cool.
Yeah, they could do the stuff from like Kirby Battle Royale. They could do a ton of different things.
I'd like them to go more in depth with the copy abilities.
Yes,
So
definitely.
here's a thought I've had ever since we had Breath of the Wild Link revealed,
Mm.
and we were talking about whether they might be like starting from scratch on a bunch of stuff. What if like we got a much smaller roster than Wii U, but like every character that they added was like completely reworked and like a new version of themselves that we haven't like seen before. Like
I don't
again,
know if
Breath
that.
of like if we got like Breath of the Wild Link and maybe like Odyssey Mario, even though it didn't look like he had Cappy in the trailer.
Yeah.
You can't
If we
tell
got,
if he has
like-
Cappy, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that you can't tell. So it's like, what if we got like reworked versions of every characters, and instead in this game Kirby was Robobot Kirby?
I don't know if it's necessary for everyone.
Yeah.
Some characters shouldn't, like, because Mario is supposed to be the all-arounder with a reflect and all-arounds type of moveset. And
They
then
could still like they could still give them that stuff like those functions and still be like mostly like new moves like aerials
Yeah.
and stuff.
I mean, I think for the 64 characters, they can definitely do. But
If you
newer
mean,
ones,
like-
Villager or Shulk or whatever, like I feel like there's no reason to change them. You know.
yeah, if you mean like getting rid of moves from 64, where you know how everyone in 64's back air
Yeah.
was them sticking their legs out from behind and
Right,
like laying down.
right.
If you mean like getting rid of moves like that, then I'm down because those moves are old.
Yeah,
Like,
like
they,
I
they
think,
started phasing out the sex kick, so like I'd be okay with it.
I think small reworks would be cool, but complete overhauls would be like kind of drastic.
Because some characters should stay simple, like Kirby.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure
yeah.
a lot of kids gravitate to Kirby when they play.
My girlfriend does because she can just fly around the stage and
Yeah.
then stone people when you get a chance.
And if
yeah.
you wanna
What if
play-
you, what if
Casual
you can't
character.
double jump and down B anymore?
What if you want to play technical Kirby, you pick Meta Knight. If you want to pick Hammer
There you go.
Kirby, and you pick DDD. But I
If you
think
wanna
2
pick
reps.
Spear Kirby.
I
Choose
think 2 reps
Bandanity.
would be good because Smash is missing 2 things a lot. They're missing villains. It doesn't have a lot of villains in Smash anymore, and obviously you can't get this in Kirby really, but they're also missing a lot of like female characters. There's mostly good guy characters that are also male, so I'd be down to see both. So I think adding Bandana D and then like Magalore or Marks as playable would be pretty cool.
The villain reason is a big thing. Or Marks is a big reason I would want. Holy shit, I can't talk. Villains. Lack of villains in Smash is the big reason I would want Marks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because King DDD and Meta Knight definitely aren't villains.
Yeah, they're
Not
like sort of
anymore,
villains.
anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
DDD was
Yeah.
never a villain. He was like a good guy that Kirby
It's
misunderstood.
misunderstood. Exactly.
Yeah, and then Meta Knight was just edgy.
Yeah.
So they've never really been villains.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, one name I saw come up a lot too in the chat on Shofu's channel is Galactonite. But I feel like they could easily make him an assist trophy an alternate costume for.
He's already a color.
He's already a color, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean like a full-on costume. for
I'd like to see
Galactonite.
everyone getting at least one alternate costume.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool.
Just add Adelaine, dude. That's all you need.
She's dead.
See, I'd be interested in
Yeah.
them going the route they like started to do with Smash Wii U, where like they had different characters as alt costumes, and then they just ended up turning them into clones anyway. Like I'd be interested in seeing them do that, and then like reworking characters in a more interesting way.
See, whereas I'm kind of on the boat where like characters like Lucina or Dr. Mario or whatever should not be their own slots. They should just be full-on alternate costumes, and that
Yeah.
every character should have something like that.
Yeah.
because like I like having a smaller roster on the screen. It's just like aesthetically pleasing, and I think if there was just some way to change a costume for Marth and then get Lucina, or change a costume for Mario and get Dr. Mario, I don't know. I would prefer that. But again, that's maybe I'm alone.
Oh, after we move off Kirby stuff, Zeph made a really cool tweet I want to address on the show later.
Sure. Yeah. Just remind me. Let me know later in the show, and we'll keep talking. But I still think there's like a lot to talk about in terms of Kirby. So like with DDD and Meta Knight in particular, because we kind of like moved past them pretty quickly. What changes do you think could be implemented to those characters, or better yet, like what changes do you want to see be implemented for those two characters?
Bring good Shadow Luke back.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Smash 4 MK's whole kind of game plan of laddering off the screen. I like as absurdly powerful as he was in Brawl, he definitely felt like a more complete, versatile character. So I'd like them to try and like essentially go back to that sort of idea, but obviously tone it down so it's not overwhelming to the rest of the cast. Because I don't know, like at least both from a spectator and a competitor standpoint, watching MK just fish around for dash attacks and dash grabs and then up air to up B you off the top of the screen is
That's like all he does.
Yeah, I think that's just the problem with Smash 4 is like every combo path is linear.
What are you thinking about all this, Styles? You've been surprisingly quiet. I want to hear your opinion on these Kirby characters. What are you thinking, man?
I'm just listening. Honestly, in terms of the new character, I'd like Waddle Dee. I thought it was weird at first that people wanted him like around Smash 4 time, but now I warmed up to it. I'm cool with him joining.
Right on.
But with like Marks, I don't know. If he does join, I'm cool with that too. Cause like it's Kirby, and it's Sakurai's game.
In terms of like DDD and Meta Knight though, like are there any changes in particular you would want to implement?
No, but this may sound weird. I want to give Kirby a dive kick instead of that regular downer he has right now.
Yeah, he's got a dive kick in Kirby games.
I want to give him the fighter downer.
He also has a down tilt where he slides, but he doesn't do that in Smash.
I would kind of like to see more of his copy abilities implemented into his moveset, because I feel like they haven't really taken advantage of that, and he could just maybe switch between copy abilities or something. It wouldn't make sense for his game, but he kind of does it already with like the Stone Kirby and Sword Kirby and stuff.
You don't really have to make
Ice
sense
Kirby
though.
Represented. No, they don't really have to make sense.
Zelda has Din's Fire. You don't have to worry about stuff like that.
That's right, and this one she'll have all the champion abilities. You're right. You're right. But yeah, well, okay. Well, beyond the characters, then I'm curious. Like, what other Kirby things would you guys like to see in Smash for Switch? Albeit like a stage or music or assist trophies or bosses or like whatever. Because I do agree, based on everything we've been talking about, that it is a series that kind of is underrepresented. For as many cool things as there are in the Kirby franchise, there really isn't a lot of Kirby stuff. So are there any levels in particular, maybe even from the new one? I haven't beaten the new one, but like anything that stands out to you or anything you'd like to see? Maybe even items.
What's that place called? The Third World in Star Allies?
I don't even remember.
Gem Bastion?
Gem Bastion.
Yeah, that'd be a cool stage.
Yeah. Seeing the sisters as assist trophies would be cool too.
Ooh, yeah.
I just don't want Dreamland to come back. I'd much rather have Fountain of Dreams than Dreamland.
How about they...
Oh, I hope Fountain of Dreams comes back.
How about they pull a Project M and take Dreamland and all those other N64 stages and revamp them and make them HD? That would be fine.
I like the 64 stages as much as everyone, but I'm not a fan of Dreamland. Like, I feel like Dreamland and Smash 4 was a super last minute thing.
Well, there's a lot of weird bugs on that stage too. So
yeah, probably... like I feel like there's a lot more other places that Kirby has to offer.
I do think it's kind of weird though that like I forgot which one of the games brought it back, but like the Green Greens came back and Fountain of Dreams didn't.
Brawl brought it back, I think.
Well, I'm saying one of the Wii U or 3DS ones had it too, didn't it?
No, they had a
Big Cave Offensive was the Wii U stage, right?
Oh, you're right.
Big Cave Offensive Wii U, and 3DS had like a
The
mock
Game
of
Boy
the
one.
GBA. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually a really cool stage. I would love to see that in HD.
I don't know how
The one where you
Fountain
go
of
through
Dreams
the
hasn't
first
come
level.
back.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like a really iconic stage. It's bizarre to me. As for like Dreamland 64, though, I don't know. I kind of feel like that's in the same tier as like Hyrule Temple.
Yeah,
feel
I know.
That's
Like
gonna come back
it's,
every game.
it's a super iconic stage, but I'm like, I wouldn't care if it's gone. That's what I kind of mean.
Yeah, I think Hyrule Temple, I think, is the perfect size for 4-player battles. Great Cave Offensive is great for 8 players, but I don't think 8-player Smash is coming back because the Switch will explode.
Do you think so?
Why do you think
yeah,
the Switch
like-
will explode?
Because like, have they ever limited a gameplay option in a game yet based on being docked versus undocked?
That'd
No,
be
but why
trash.
would they need to do that? I mean,
don't think they
the
have.
Switch is powerful enough. I think they'd be fine.
I don't think it's powerful enough.
Isn't it stronger than the Wii U?
How do you know? There's
I
a
just
lot
don't
of
think it's powerful
You're
enough.
making a lot of
also,
assumptions right now, my guy.
also, the fact that the Ice Climbers will probably come back, so everyone picks Ice Climbers and picks 8-player Smash on the Switch.
With
Now
assist
Switch-
trophies.
Okay, but
Yeah.
they implied that the only reason they couldn't do it was because of the 3DS, not because of the Wii
Right,
U.
right.
And the Switch is stronger than the Wii U.
No, I'm talking about they were talking about the Ice Climbers not working on the 3DS. I'm just talking about 8-player Smash in general. I could
But
see
they-
it
I mean-
getting lowered.
I mean, the Wii U, like not the Wii U.
The
I'm
Switch
saying
can
the-
drop resolution though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Also, yeah.
And on top of that
Doom.
too, the Switch
totally
can
right, I
connect a
forgot.
bunch of systems locally. So you could basically have like 4 Switches in one room playing 8-player Smash, or they could limit the amount of like characters that could play on one Switch. So like if you play 8-player,
That wouldn't
and
reduce
you're
the
Yeah.
playing-
What the
though.
hell, Roger?
That doesn't
I
change
think
anything,
the biggest concern would just be being able to see characters in
Oh, yeah, on
8-player
the-
Smash on a tiny screen on a massive stage.
right? Yeah.
I don't know. I just think 8-player Smash is probably hard to like get working. I don't know.
I mean,
I
they can
think
get
it's
rid of
great,
it, I don't
though.
care.
I
Yeah,
liked
it's
it.
fun.
I don't think performance is the issue. I think it's what we just said of trying to fit 8
practicality.
people-
Yeah.
the practicality of 8 people on like a small screen.
Yeah. You get like half Ice Climbers, half
Especially
Rex
on
and
a big
Pyra and
stage.
an 8-player. Yeah.
Like if you all go to opposite sides of Great Cave Offensive and the stage is all the way like zoomed out, that's like
And if the models are going to be looking as clean as Breath of the Wild Link and all of that, with high definition,
I mean, you can drop the model resolution as
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
something Nintendo
Yeah.
I forgot that they do is they often drop like in Splatoon when a bunch of stuff is happening on screen, the resolution drops I think for a bit, which is pretty cool. So
There's
I
a lot of
forgot.
tricks in there's a lot of tricks in Mario Odyssey where they, particularly in like New Donk City, where they reduce like the frame rates of the NPCs there,
hmm
depending on how close you are to them.
Yeah. No, you guys are probably right. I don't
can-
know. It's probably just the pessimist in me thinking that 8-player will get cut. I don't know though.
Yeah, I
Nintendo's-
feel like it's much more likely that something like Smash Tour gets cut than I think 8-player.
Yeah.
Nintendo's pretty good about like the tricky stuff to get squeeze performance out of their consoles, and
Mhm.
it's the kind of thing that a lot of other devs like don't put the effort into, and that's why they see Nintendo consoles as underpowered.
I think the best example is like Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. That game that's like one of the best looking games of the generation, I think. And it's on a piece of shit.
Honestly, you can see Nintendo stuff in action in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. If you go into like a 4-player battle in special mode, what is it called? Is it Special Brawl?
Special Smash?
Special
yeah,
Smash? Yeah, if you go into Special Smash and turn on Metal, and you pause the game, when you pause the game, it loads higher res textures so that your screenshots look better. And for whatever reason, the texture that they use for the high res texture for like the reflective metal is like stupidly difficult for the game to render, and you can actually like lag the Wii U in pause
hmm
with metal on.
Weird.
Doesn't it go to 30 FPS when you pause?
Oh, it drops really low.
Yeah.
I think it can go under 30 if you get like 3 characters on screen in the pause menu and you just like move the camera around with metal on all characters. It's really bad.
Hmm.
But it's
I
like
didn't
it
even know
doesn't
about
matter at that point. Like the game doesn't have to run well while it's paused. It just has
No.
to look good. So which is what they do. So it's like they can do like on the fly switching stuff like that to make the game run better or run worse and look better. So they could totally pull that off on Switch as well.
Cool. In terms of any other stages or assist trophies or any other Kirby stuff you guys want to talk about? before we move on?
Adeline assist trophy.
I think it would be cool. Like if she could like sketch
Yeah.
what if she sketched like an N64 model of a character fighting or something?
That would be really
Oh,
cool.
that would actually be awesome.
Yo.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That'd be cool, yeah.
One of the things that we're planning for Smash Wii U was an epic yarn stage.
Yeah, I was gonna
That-
bring
that's
that
super
up.
That'd be
yeah.
crisp.
That would be so
They were
comfy.
planning that?
in
Yeah.
HD.
They were gonna do it, but then they decided to do Yoshi instead.
Damn it.
Oh man, that does kind of suck. I think Epic Yarns would have been cool.
Yeah.
The
There's
Yoshi
a
stage still
character
looks
we
really
didn't
nice.
talk about. That's a character we didn't talk about. We had the exact
Oh,
same
the
thing
Prince.
happen on. Yeah, Prince Fluff. We literally just did a podcast, me, Mike, and Coast, talking about like Kirby characters and if they'll be in the next Smash.
There's a
And
reason
one of
we
them,
didn't
yeah.
bring him up because we almost forgot about him too.
I know. That's why I brought it up again. Yeah, because you guys are mentioning the Epic Yarn stage. So yeah, Prince Fluff. I feel like his time's maybe past at this point.
Bring him
he
back.
could have maybe been one. Yeah, I would have been cool with that.
That's pretty much it though. Like we said, like Kirby's pretty limited in regards to the characters it has.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Yoshi actually right now too, because you guys got me thinking about the Yarn Yoshi stage. Do you think there's maybe any potential for, if they're going to change up some of the characters, that Yoshi will actually be made of yarn?
No.
No, because
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I'm with Shofu. I think when people think of Yoshi, they think of like Yoshi, not the plush doll character. Because I think they go for the character's most iconic look, and Yoshi definitely being a regular dinosaur is.
Mm-hmm.
Could be an alt.
That'd be putting like old Snake in Brawl.
Yeah, but like we said, I think every character should get an alt. I don't think it'll happen, and
Yeah.
Yarn Yoshi would be a
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
one.
All right. Well, I think that kind of exhausts everything we need to say in terms of Kirby, unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about.
I don't.
The guest star mode is very good.
Yeah, that was actually really fun.
Yeah, it's
super,
really fun.
super high replayability with the updates and stuff.
Wait, what's guest star?
You can play as the guest characters, and you do like a speed run. Where
Oh,
yeah,
that.
I played as like Chef Kawasaki and went through the whole game and fought all the bosses and stuff.
That final
fun.
boss at the end is a touch. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
spoilers.
there a boss rush mode in that game?
yeah,
Yeah.
Arena.
Yes.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's
Cool.
not as good as Robobots, but
Uh,
there's some. This is still pretty cool.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of some other Kirby stuff, and you mentioned Robobot, and that got me thinking. I guess kind of spoilers for Robobot, but the game's been
It
out
doesn't
for-
matter. Robobot's old as shit.
Yeah, whatever. Nova, like the giant clock thing. I think would be really cool.
Oh,
as a
Stardream?
boss in Smash Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how a lot of. There's a lot of
kind of big
tools
though.
for an
Well,
item.
I don't mean as a
probably.
not as a playable character. I mean as like
Yeah,
a
no one
big
wants to
boss.
He's
play
almost
as-
too big for a boss.
yeah.
You think so?
He's as big as a planet.
I
Oh,
think
I
the
guess you're
best
right.
characters
Yeah.
for assist trophy would probably be Sectonia.
I mean, Andros is huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that's
goes to the
true.
back.
Yeah.
The attacks from the back is a
Sectonia would be the good. Galactic Knight, and I think Dark Matter Swordsman form would be really cool as an assist. But that's about it.
What's Dark Matter Swordsman form?
It's the. I'll link a picture.
Okay.
You've seen him. Everyone knows who he is.
I'm pretty sure I know who this is.
This guy. He's what game is he from? I don't know. I don't know my Kirby. This guy.
Let's see. Okay.
Is that not Amazing Mirror?
No, he's old. He's an old character. He appeared in Robobot though,
Oh.
as a boss.
I feel like it's a really older game.
Or they're pushing the friends in Star Allies, having the friends like Gooey and all of them, and Rick. As a
Rick
yeah,
would be fun.
Rick. Yeah.
I thought Rick would be such a fun, like, I guess, yeah, he'd work better as an assist trophy, but I was thinking, like, you could ride on his back.
Yeah.
That'd actually be kind of fun.
Like
Yeah, those
Rick
guys
and
would be
Poochie would be cool additions.
Oh man, I love Poochie.
Poochie from, you mean, like, from Yoshi?
From Yoshi.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Poochie.
like I imagine Poochie is like the Rick of Kirby, or Rick is the Poochie of Kirby.
Yeah. I kind of like that. I like that. And it's kind of weird that, yeah, Poochie hasn't been in any Smash game. Wasn't he, like, in the background for one of the Yoshi's Island stages or something?
Was he on Yoshi's story?
No, that's
Oh, that was the elephant guy.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I forget his
his
name. It's
name.
some weird. It's Pachyderm. That's the name.
yeah.
Mm. Speaking of Yoshi, one thing I really love to see come back. I don't know if you guys care one way or the other. I really like the Yoshi's Island stage from Brawl, and I know it's in
Yes.
the 3DS game. I love that stage and would love to see that come back. for the
Please.
Switch game.
Yep, that's
Bring
that's
that
one of the
stage
best
back.
stages ever. Like Yoshi
I
has a
agree.
lot of good stages. That stage and the Yoshi's Island or Yoshi Story Melee were
Yeah.
very good as well.
They're both good stages. Yeah, I'd love to see one of those come back, and I'd love to see them cut the Yarn Yoshi one because I'm not a fan of that one at all.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on because I think we've exhausted the Kirby talk. Let's talk a little bit about this week's Party Ball discussion topic. So, This week, we're going to be talking about this question, which is with the Nindy Showcase just around the corner at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, is there any chance that they will end the Nindy Direct tomorrow with an indie character Smash reveal? And if so, which character? Which indies do you think deserve to be in Smash? Do any deserve to be in Smash at all? Thoughts?
If there's there's two characters from indie games that deserve it, I think. One being Shantae because she was on a Game Boy console before she went indie. And well, I guess she was indie on the Game Boy too, but and Shovel Knight, because I feel like Shovel Knight is he might be the biggest icon for indie stuff. Like I think I would
he's like the representative of indie.
Yeah, I'd go as far as to say he's the Mario of indie stuff now. He's just that big. I don't know. It'd probably be those two. And
well, it's like how me, Roger, and Mike were saying. Shovel Knight's in pretty much every indie game you can think of, except for a few. So he's literally like Mario of the indie games,
bro.
But don't you think that cheapens him a little bit that he's in all those indie games? Like,
no,
wouldn't you think? I think it kind of would if they put him in all these indie games.
That they're not going to completely shit on all their indie games by showing a Smash trailer? That's what I think.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my thought process with this is. They have been pushing No More Heroes like crazy, the new No More Heroes game. That game has been pushed in every indie direct. Grasshopper is an indie, and they consider that game an indie game.
What game?
The creator, No More Heroes.
Oh, yeah, he's in.
Dude, and the creator of No More Heroes has gone on record saying that he wants Sakurai to put Travis in Smash Brothers. Yeah. And considering we just got the reveal of Smash, and we have a direct tomorrow morning, I would say that it's not out of the realm of possibility that they could end with a No More Heroes Travis touchdown reveal. I mean, like at the very ending.
Everyone wants their character in Smash, though.
Yeah,
I know, but Travis, I feel like is pretty well liked. I think a lot of people have wanted him in since Brawl.
I think he's
That's
in.
A reach, man.
I think he's like Bayonetta, where he's a very popular underground character. I don't think that your average everyday person would know who he is.
Yeah,
but I think putting him in Smash would be perfect to get his series back up off the ground, like they did sort of, I guess, with Bayo. Because as soon as they said Bayo and Smash, they're like, you can also buy Bayonetta 2 at a discounted price. So I think it might be a good idea, and he would be a great addition. His moveset would be really fun. I recommend No More Heroes to everybody. It's a good game.
Unfortunately, the new one looks like it's going to be garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Hey,
whoa!
Uh-oh. So because it looks different, it's garbage now. Have you played it? You saw about 10 seconds of gameplay.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yes, I saw it.
It looks like garbage.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Keep an open mind, my guy.
I mean, I'll try to keep an open mind, but I'm pretty sure my mind is open to the fact that it's garbage. So,
it's not garbage.
We'll see.
That's disrespectful.
I'm a huge. Well, you are too. We're both like huge fans of No More Heroes. So
okay, you ain't as big a fan as me.
Well, that's true. You did LPs of No More Heroes before you did Pokemon videos.
I just think it looks different. I don't think it looks bad.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's a little crazy
style.
Like, let's chill for a second.
All right.
It might be better. I don't know.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be. See, that's the same thing. We don't know what side of the spectrum it's on.
Well, we're talking Travis, we're talking Shantae. They seem like the likely suspects for indie characters. But we did just get the announcement of Undertale coming to Nintendo Switch.
No. Please, don't even entertain them.
And I just want to talk about it because we're here. Undertale is incredibly popular.
It is. It's a great game too. It's an amazing game. It's
not
great.
But not just popular in the West. I mean, in Japan too.
Yeah, they love it.
Huge. They love it. 8-4 is publishing it. 8-4 has worked with Nintendo on multiple instances with localization. I feel like it's a pretty huge indie game that kind of took the world by storm, and they might want to put one of those characters in to promote the Switch release. And Sakurai knows that.
Roger is crazy, man.
This is my job as host. This is my job as host. I have to ask the weird questions. I have to ask this. I'm not necessarily believing it. I'm just asking the question. I got to talk about it,
There actually was an indie character in Smash 4.
Was there?
There was Bit Trip Runner was a trophy.
Yeah.
Okay. Better get out of here with that trophy shit.
But didn't you have to go to not a convention, but it was like an exhibit to get the trophy?
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
I think I have it.
okay, but the thing with Undertale is it's a good game. People won't even give it the light of like a chance. They won't even look at it anymore because the fan base ruined it for me. It's a good game, but
Yeah,
I don't think they would ever at most a trophy or like a sticker if they bring back subspace.
Oh my god, stickers.
At most.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, just because I want to fuel the conversation.
Yeah.
Just because the community might have ruined it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna hold it back from getting an entry or anything like that.
Right. I mean, there's plenty of cancerous Nintendo franchises. Just look at the fan
Okay,
base for
calm
Pokemon.
down.
Like, for
Calm
example.
down.
Wait, the fan base for who?
I was saying Pokemon, Verlisify.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Damn.
How you go from
See, not-
Undertale to Verlisify?
Man,
Well,
still
you were
on it.
talking at fan bases, so I was talking about it.
But
Okay, but back
See,
to what I
Oh,
was
no.
saying.
Oh, so we're off camera, and everyone's going to say, oh, I hate Verlisify so much. And then I'm on camera, and then suddenly everyone's going to stay quiet. I see how it is.
Hey,
Y'all a
cut
bunch
this out
of
of the video, man.
bitches. Bitches. You're bitches.
Whoa!
whoa.
Hold on, nigga.
Who
I
is
don't
he
fuck to that
talking
nigga, but
to?
you don't gotta name names.
That's crazy.
I don't need to use this platform to bully someone.
He ain't talking to me.
Okay, so
He definitely talking
I guess
to me.
I'm the one barking like a dog, so call me Verlisify. That's
Okay. You don't want that to happen.
And
No, I don't.
I've heard
Can we,
enough.
okay, can we talk about Undertale and Smash again?
And we're
yes,
back.
Yeah, let's go
Back.
back.
Okay. Silent. Everybody be quiet for like 2 seconds so we can cut it.
Okay.
No, come on. No.
And we're back.
Okay.
Oh,
But that
no.
Undertale
Keep it in.
Smash
People are
would
going to
be
yell
fun.
at me in the comment. They're going to be like, why'd you cut this portion out? Man, all right. You guys are
Nah, Mike, leave
you
that
guys
in.
aren't cool, man.
Yeah, if you're rude, leave that
Thank
shit
you,
in.
Mike. Leave
I
it
think
in.
Shovel Knight music would be better though.
Leave it in.
So back to Sans. The reason why I don't think any of the
It's because he's
Undertale.
already in Smash. Am I right? Nessa stands.
Yo, listen, if Sans gets in, get Monica in the bitch too.
Okay.
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain.
Talk about
I don't
Doki.
think. I
Get
don't think.
Five Nights at Freddy's and Smash.
Stop.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I don't think any of these characters would be decent in this in Smash, just because I don't think they'll have a proper moveset to use.
Okay.
And I know
You
I know
can't
people
say
argue. No, I know people argue about Undertale and all that, but I like compared to all the other characters, I
You
don't think.
can't say
Captain
that.
Falcon
They
literally didn't do
Right.
anything. They
You
made up
can't-
Captain Falcon.
That's the dumbest reason ever.
The Fit Trainer is beating the shit
with
out
some
of these people.
with some thought, they can easily make up a moveset for a Smash character.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Also, Mario shoots fireballs without a fire cap or a fire
Oh
flower.
my God.
Come on.
Sakurai doesn't even care about
The
being
lore,
true to
man.
the concept.
Right. Unless they're from the game, like obviously the DLC characters have ridiculous attention to detail to the to a fault.
That's true. That's
Imagine
true.
if they
but-
put Dante as a DLC character.
All
Goodbye,
right,
Smash.
let's relax.
I mean, Dante would be kind of clean if we're being
He would.
completely honest. I think Dante would be really.
I would love him in Smash, but he would be the most broken character I think we've seen in any game ever.
Bayonetta V2.
Yeah, he would be on a whole other level.
But they wouldn't have to do that with him.
Yes,
They're
they
like-
would.
But
But they're gonna
they-
pay
they
that much
would.
attention to detail for fucking Ryu and Bayo and Cloud. They gave Cloud. He can charge his limit, and he can't even really do that.
I feel like
Wait a second, hold on.
I kind of feel like if they were going to put another Capcom rep in there, though, I don't think it would be Dante. I think they'd probably put in like
Oh no.
Beautiful Joe or maybe
Okay, I don't know about Beautiful Joe.
I think
Power
I'm
Jill
Stone.
Valentine?
Zero.
I want a Power Stone.
Zero.
Amaterasu?
Probably be another Mega Man character.
I want a Power Stone character.
I don't know about that though because like Mega Man is like he has all the Robot Master's powers, and then you have Base who is just Mega Man. He shoots faster, and you
He'll
have
be like
Proto Man.
Zero.
with a shield.
I mean,
Zero.
Okay, we can't put him in Smash. It'd be worse than Dante.
Come on, why? Let him have
That's
an
good with
infinite.
me.
He would be.
I was
he would
gonna
make
say-
You're not wrong.
a
You'd have
clone of
range.
himself, and you just can't do anything.
Bro, imagine
Project-
Bayo, Zero, and Dante be playing Marvel at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I would kind of like to see Wesker. I think a Resident Evil rep would
Oh
be
my
really
god,
cool.
that would be
Can you
crazy.
calm
Yeah,
down?
he'd be awesome. Put in
He's
Wesker or
turning
Joe
Smash into
Valentine or
Marvel.
something.
Why are we naming all the broken?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, he's
Well, no,
turning
I'm
Smash
just-
into Marvel.
I'm just. Well, I think
Yo,
about
can we
all
get
the
Sentinel
big.
in Smash
Slide,
5?
slide
No,
Dr.
like, no,
Doom in there real
wait.
quick.
No, but realistically, because I saw even one of the Source Gaming guys talk about this morning, is Sakurai does like to put in and represent franchises from Japan. And there
Yeah.
aren't that many third-party franchises left that he could work from. And I do think Resident Evil is another really big one. And considering they're already working with Capcom for Ryu and Mega Man, I do think it's somewhat likely they could throw in, like I said, a Wesker or a Jill Valentine or Leon or something.
Bro.
Maybe not Leon, but like Wesker.
I
Wesker
swear to
seems like
God,
it could happen.
we can name any character, and there'll be a road to that character somehow, some way. I swear to God, that shit's so funny to me. I'm sorry.
There'll be a what?
Roger will find a link to Sakurai and that character, or
Sakurai
Nintendo,
and Link.
or Nintendo,
That's
and
Resident
that.
Evil 7 tweets
Yeah.
of the grandfather from that game.
That's my.
It's because it's like
I don't talk
Sakurai.
about these things.
Since he
I
works
like
on a crossover series, he has all these ties to people. But
Yeah.
then he also does stuff where he takes a picture and uploads it to Twitter, where he was at a concert and took a picture of the Monado, and then Shulk was in Smash.
Right.
He could go to a concert and take a picture of
Miku.
Hatsune Miku, and then
He took his
she would
kids.
be-
He took his kids
I
to
still-
Disneyland one
I
time.
Yeah.
I still vividly
Mickey
remember
Mouse
when
and
he
stuff.
went to the. I vividly remember when he went to the Fire Emblem concert, and then 2 weeks later, Roy got leaked. So, do you guys remember this?
Yeah.
He tweeted out being at the Fire Emblem concert, and then right afterwards, Roy was announced. So it was like, come on, man. It wasn't. Well, he wasn't announced.
That sounds
Data
like a
mine at that
coincidence to me.
Nothing's a coincidence, I don't think. Not in the world of Super Smash Brothers. Are there any other indie characters? I'm trying to think of.
I'm trying to think of
literally
what I
any other
remember.
indies.
Quote.
You talk about.
Oh yeah, Quote. Why didn't I think of Quote? Quote.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is the indie rep, not Shovel Knight. It's Quote.
I don't know who
He-
that
the
is.
Godfather.
From
The
Cave
dude
Story.
from
main
Cave
character
Story.
Cave
Yeah,
Story.
that's like
Oh, yeah.
he's the godfather of that stuff. It's just that no
And-
one knows who he is anymore.
He's the OG indie.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe he'll be our retro / indie rep.
Ooh, I would like that.
Roger, what was that dumb Katawa Shoujo thing you brought up?
What? Wait, what? On
What?
the other podcast you're talking about, you mean?
Yeah.
You mean the Disabled Girls game that's on PC?
Yeah, that you thought that was gonna. Oh wait, no, that's something complete. What am I saying?
I was like, what are you?
Minecraft Steve.
What?
How did you? What? How did you go? How did you go from?
Yo, let's get Alba. No, don't even worry.
How did you go from
No,
an
don't worry, let's talk
adults-only
about Terraria.
Disabled Girls
Yo.
hentai sim game
Hello?
to Steve from Minecraft? How the hell? How did that happen?
Hey,
How in
let's
your
talk
brain?
about-
How did those neurons
let's talk
fire
about-
to connect
talk
Katawa
about-
Shoujo
let's talk about
with Minecraft? How?
After
How?
the Gungeon? You guys
How?
To the gun.
How did that happen?
Hey, Super Meat Boy.
Explain yourself.
Nidhogg?
I'm tired of this.
How about Journey? Journey's a good pick, right?
What?
I want 2B from Nier Automata.
Oh, Goku.
Oh, yeah, Funimation.
These are indie characters.
So this
All
is
I'm
what this is
saying
gonna
is,
be now.
imagine the reaction. The Smash logo happens, and then you hear Goku's voice. Imagine what would happen to the
I would
internet.
actually-
Listen. Every nigga
You
will
guys
have a
look pretty
pocket Goku.
strong.
Yeah.
Every single nigga would have a pocket Goku.
Imagine the internet at that literal nanosecond.
It would end.
Nothing would be the same.
I will
just
say
imagine
this.
the trailer going on in my head, like everything's dark, and then you know the aura sound, that sound that it makes when they go Super Saiyan or whatever.
Yeah.
I just imagine that, and then you just hear Vegeta in the back. He's like, "Oh, his power, it's unbelievable."
Okay. Can somebody
Is that
help
how
me get
Vegeta
him out of
sounds?
here?
Is that how
You
Vegeta
mentioned-
sounds?
That's some trash ass.
Absolutely.
You mentioned the
I
Super
had to be quiet.
Coast mentioned the Super Saiyan sound, and then I got a funny idea for Sonic's reveal trailer. Is they could play that sound and make it seem like it's Dragon Ball, and then it's just Super Sonic.
Wow.
No, it would be like it would be
Why would
Super
Sonic have
Sonic.
a reveal trailer? Disgusting.
Super Sonic's like flying around and it's doing like the teleport all over the screen. There's just like bursts of like hits, but you can't actually see the characters. And it shows
And
Super
then it's
Sonic, and then it shows Kirby with Super Saiyan hair because he absorbed Goku.
Oh my god, dude.
That shit's
He's
downplaying
so dumb.
Goku.
No,
Yeah.
Goku would
In
let
his own
himself get
trailer.
absorbed so he could fight someone strong.
Yeah, Goku's like, "I'll let you absorb me, so I can see how strong you get."
But
So-
it's never happening.
I actually had this
It would be
conversation with
Goku- no.
somebody.
Goku and Kirby would be eating together, and Kirby would accidentally swallow him.
I had this conversation with somebody actually earlier today on Twitter because they were talking about Sora for Smash Brothers. And I had mentioned, and a bunch of people were like, "You're crazy." I had mentioned that it is actually feasibly easier for them to put Luffy and Goku in the game than Sora, due to the fact
Disney.
that Sora is owned as a character by Disney, right?
Yep.
And that even because a lot of people bring up Sora, and yeah, Sora would be amazing, but like that would genuinely be a 10 times more nightmare for Sakurai than game. Because not only do they have to go through Square, who technically owns the designs for Sora and Riku, but the characters themselves are owned by Disney. So they would need the copyright from Disney, then they would need to design Sora and Riku, and then they would need to get that design approved by Disney. So it would need to go through Disney twice. They need to approve it twice, plus Square Enix would have to approve it. So
Yeah, the dance.
not to shoot that down, but
yeah, no.
literally
'Cause Sora
Goku
would-
and Luffy would be easier to put in there.
If they put him in, then Sora would also probably have his summons, and then you'd have to get even more stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Like-
Goofy would come in.
And then there's a Mickey Mouse trophy in Smash.
Would-
That's too much.
It's too much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
My
How did we get on the
thoughts
topic of
on-
Square, though? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. What happened to the
Katawa
indie
Shoujo?
games? No,
Oh, yeah.
indie games.
What happened with that Katawa Shoujo stuff?
The production or the support for it ended in 2015.
Okay.
That's it. That's
What
all we
happened?
got to talk about. That's all we got to talk about.
Okay.
Indie Smash reveal. It would be cool. I think the second newcomer revealed for the game before we see literally anything else being an indie is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Another thing is I don't think anyone watches Nindy Directs, and if they announce something new for Smash, they would want all of their fans to be aware that it's happening. And
Well, I
not,
also feel
They'll
like
find
it
out.
just
Yeah.
the Splatoon reveal just happened. I feel like it's too close.
Shulk ended
well-
up getting revealed in a Japanese-only direct.
And if
Really?
you look at
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
And also if you look at the reveals from E3, they announced Mega Man and Villager in like a separate little trailer. They showed Wii Fit right afterwards, right? So, I mean, it's happened before. They've revealed characters pretty quickly
It
after other
could
characters.
happen.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not ruling it out. I also think this would be a really good way to get people to then watch the Nindy Directs, because just like you said, people don't really watch
Yeah.
them. And
I'm
if
just not
someone
gonna
revealed
say-
a Smash trailer, yeah.
I'm not gonna say anymore. Something can't happen because when I said that one time, that one stray tweet of me saying Cloud will never happen in Smash, and then Cloud gets announced. No, I'm not saying. I'm not. Nope, not happening again.
Well, I
Won't
guess
catch
while we're
me.
still while we're on the topic of indies, then are there any indie games in particular you'd want to see in that direct tomorrow? Is there anything
Hollow
you
Knight.
can think of? Is that
Hollow
already
Knight
on
was supposed to
Switch?
be on the Switch for a while now, but it's still not. Same with Pocket Fighters.
I completely forgot about Pocket.
That was supposed to be
Fighters.
a Switch at launch.
Yeah.
What's Pocket Fighters?
It's like a pixel 2D fighter. It's kind of cool, but I don't know what happened. I don't know. Buy Celeste. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Celeste is good.
That's like the best indie game right now on the Switch.
I already said I want to see Ooblets on the Switch.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, on the
Yeah.
other podcast. Played that at E3 and I had a lot of fun.
What if they show King Knight stuff for Shovel
They
Knight?
probably will.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
I
cool.
can't-
Oh, has he not been released yet?
Nope.
No.
I think that's about it. So I
Yeah,
don't know
I
what
can't-
else they. A lot of shovelware, that's for sure.
Oh, I think what was it that I said? Hotline Miami 1 and 2 might be coming to Switch because Devolver Digital teased with a retweet.
That'd be cool.
I'm trying to think of the other games we brought up on the other podcast. We mentioned Supergiant, which is like the developers of Bastion,
Bastion and Transistor.
Transistor and stuff. I could see them bringing their stuff over. What was the other one? Behemoth, the guys who made Alien
Yeah.
Hominid and stuff.
Yep. Imagine
Crystal
the
Crashers.
aliens from Alien Hominid in Smash.
Alien
Maybe a little
Hominid,
wild.
that game is old school, dude.
Yeah,
I want a
It's a fun
Castle
game, though.
Crasher.
Yeah.
Definitely Castle Crasher. They have to pick one.
that'd be cool.
Bunch of people in the chat are saying Bloodstained. Yeah, we haven't seen anything
Oh,
of that
yeah.
game in a while.
Mm.
No, we're
Probably
supposed
will
to get
soon.
news in this month on Kickstarter. I
Oh, well
think.
then, I mean, this might be a good time to show it off then. if
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
Give a little sneak peek. Hat in Time, some people are saying. Hat in Time. Do people care about that game?
That isn't happening.
No, well, it's
Isn't
like
that
people care about
also-
it, but
Isn't there also that upcoming RPG? What is it? Indivisible?
Oh yeah, Indivisible.
that game.
Oh, yeah. That game looks really fun.
Yeah, it's cool. But
Oh,
no, the problem with Hat in Time is it's on what is it, Unreal Engine 3, and then the Switch only supports 4, so they'd have to rewrite the game. And I mean, I don't think that'll happen.
No. What
Especially
about
considering how long the development cycle for that game was.
Yeah.
Roger? You said Shenmue 3, which I really disliked.
No, I mean, you can call me out like that. That's fine. But like the reason podcast is because we haven't heard anything about Shenmue in a really, really long time, since like E3 3 years ago. They've been really quiet. The game looks like booty cheeks, and it runs on Unreal Engine 4. And apparently Sony is not, like, they don't have that exclusivity deal anymore going on for consoles. So I am curious if maybe, like, because Shenmue's technically an indie, if maybe they'll end up bringing Shenmue 3 to Switch.
No.
Okay, I guess that answers my question. Yeah. Gamer Prince 1999 said, Roger, of course people care about A Hat in Time. Where the hell have you been? Get off that anime and Mario shit, my dude. Well,
Uh-oh.
you know, I'd rather
Hey,
be up
get
about
him!
anime and, yeah.
Get him.
Uh-oh.
Are you on his side or mine?
No, I'm on your side. Destroy
fair.
him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nothing to destroy. He already ended his life a long time ago when he wrote that comment, so there's nothing to destroy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll take it.
If your
I'll
taste
take
is
it.
genuinely that bad that you like A Hat in Time more than every anime ever, then you're just a bad person and you have bad
Why
taste.
didn't anyone bring up Fortnite?
Get
Oh,
him.
Fortnite? What?
Someone get this nigga right now.
No, there's been huge rumors about Fortnite being on the Switch.
That's not an indie, though. That's
I
epic.
know, but I don't know why he brought Fortnite up, but yeah.
Same reason he brought up that hentai sim dating game.
Hello?
You literally just...
Ori and the Blind Forest?
That's a
Amputee
Microsoft
Chad?
exclusive.
They're already in a platform fighter.
Stop
Are
it.
they?
Yep.
Oh yeah, what
Right.
about Rivals of Ether?
Yeah, there wasn't something happening with that on the Switch.
think
They're
so.
supposed to get another indie character at some point.
Well, it is a game maker game, and now that Undertale is coming to Switch, they could bring it over.
Dan has teased the idea of that, but I'm curious now if Indie Showcase tomorrow might have a Rivals reveal or something.
Yeah, I think it is.
It'd be cool if they
seems
said
too
this is
soon.
coming to the Switch, and then they said here's a character being added.
War Champ, nothing's too soon.
If Rivals is coming to Switch, and because Rivals has said that their roster is going to have 2 more characters and 1 more indie character, they've released one of those 3 characters, so they for sure have 1 more original character and 1 more indie character coming. So if yeah, it might not be this Nindies Showcase, but I feel like a Nindies Showcase is going to be when that happens. Like they'll reveal it for Switch and they'll reveal the last indie character.
Yeah, I agree.
I like that.
I feel like that'll probably happen at once. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow because like the Game Maker Switch.
It'll
thing
it'll
pretty
happen for
recently.
sure though.
Seeing some people in the chat also bringing up Cuphead. Cuphead's got console exclusivity with Microsoft. As much as I would love Cuphead, it's not happening.
Yeah, that game only
Um,
happened because Microsoft threw them a bunch of money to finish it.
Yeah. Though, with that being said, they've made enough money now, Studio MDHR, with the first one, that they don't have to be exclusive anymore for the next one. So if they make Cuphead 2, throw that on Switch.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be
coming
amazing.
out in 10 years.
Holy macro! Somebody brought up Solar Boy Django. Yes!
Oh my god, I forgot about
Holy
him.
yes, that'd be amazing.
I have no
Holy
idea.
How was
macro.
that?
How does
He's
that?
he's from
Please
a
enlighten
Game Boy
me.
Advance game. It was pretty cool. It had like a solar panel or something inside the cartridge. and
Oh,
it, like,
that
yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
wasn't
It
that
had a
Japanese
crossover.
only?
No,
Like
it had a crossover with Mega Man Battle Network, which is why I know about it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool series.
You said it had a solar panel on the cartridge?
Yeah, and you could
Yeah.
like get sunlight from outside, and you can't
Yeah.
emulate the game without a patch because no solar panel.
Yeah.
But what did it do?
I
Force
don't know.
you to
It,
go
it
outside.
charged the sun or like something. And like the game is all about killing vampires with sunlight and stuff.
Yeah.
So it had to do
Like
with that.
I'm pretty sure your energy bar only got restored in sunlight or something
That's
like that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
They were in
Sounds awesome,
fucking
though.
3000 whatever year that came out.
What if you lived in a cold, dark country?
Well, then don't buy the game.
Yeah, obviously.
Kind of fucked.
Why would you want to live in a cold, dark country?
No, that's where he lives now.
A cold, dark country?
The UK?
Okay, is
That's not a cold, dark country.
Yes,
it's a
it
nice, happy
is.
country.
You're crazy.
No, it's not.
The sun doesn't come out over there.
Don't be
Comes
roasting
out
our
for
UK
a-
listeners,
for-
man. I like them.
comes out
I'm
for a little
serious.
bit in the summer, and that's about it.
It's overcast all day over there. Every day.
Nice and grey.
Mm. Getting
I
crazy.
think that's it for indie stuff though. There's not much else.
Yeah.
No, I mean there really isn't. I'm trying to think of like if there would be any other characters. I think consensus is probably Shovel Knight would be the indie rep, but I don't know. I wouldn't doubt an Undertale character coming just yet. I feel like it's so popular in
it's
Japan.
not gonna
man.
happen.
It's,
It's
huge
not gonna
problem.
happen.
I
Right?
doubt
Actually,
it.
I'm not gonna
I
say
really
it. I'm not
doubt
gonna
it.
say it. I'm not gonna
I
say
don't
it.
know, man.
Because if I wake up one day and Sans is in Smash, they're gonna
If
come back to
Sans
this
is
video.
in Smash, I'm shaving off all my hair.
Oh my god.
Quote
You
it.
can clip
Clip it.
that, quote it,
Bro,
do
you're
whatever
on-
you
you're
want.
on.
Clip it,
Sakura
clip
is
it,
watching
clip
the
it, clip
stream right
it.
now.
He
Clip
said
it,
all
clip
his
it.
hair. He didn't say the top of his head. He said all of his hair.
No.
Yeah,
Eyebrows.
That's
No, that's what
hair,
you
though.
said. That's what you
He
said,
all of
right?
it.
Eyebrows.
all
Okay,
of
you
it.
know what?
I heard it.
Eyebrows. Eyebrows gotta go. Nose hair gotta go. Pubes, mustache, beard, whatever you got, it's gone. He said it here. He said it here
I'm
and now.
keeping my word. I said all my hair.
You're gonna be a smooth boy.
Smooth boy.
What?
Eyelashes gotta go too.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Dude, those don't grow back. Oh no.
No, don't they? Eyelashes fall off all the time.
Yeah, they definitely grow back.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Nah, you can
See,
keep
a
your
lot of
you can keep your eyelashes. That's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know
A
how.
lot
Eyebrows.
of people are
I-
yelling at us in the chat right now, saying we didn't talk about Shantae enough. I mean, I
Who
thought-
cares?
Bro, see, somebody always brings up Shantae. Forget her. We've been talking about Shantae for the last 5 years. She's gone, all right? She ain't coming back.
But she's my waifu.
I didn't ask.
That's what that is.
Hey, let's get Zack and Wiki in Smash.
Who's
Yes.
the Capcom character though? Yeah.
I don't even
That's
know who that
crazy.
is.
From
game
this
from Wii?
point and click adventure, like point and click puzzle game from
Oh.
the Wii. Really,
awesome.
really fun game.
I like that game. What were the what's the name of the guy from Golf Story?
Fuck that game. I had nothing but bad experiences with it. Let's not
I
talk
want
about
that guy
it.
in Smash Bros. What is there a character in Stardew Valley?
You.
Yeah.
Avatar character.
All right,
You're-
instead of the
you're-
Mies, I want them to
dead
cut the Mies, and I
uncle,
want them to
whatever.
put in customize your own character from Stardew
I'm
Valley.
trying to see a VR
Cut the
chat
Mies.
character.
Okay. Are we trying to get
Say
Connor Connor in Smash?
Hey, you know what is indie? Is Toho. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
Sakurai spotted at a Toho concert with his goddamn glow stick in the crowd.
We completely forgot Sushi Striker.
Who cares?
that's
Dude,
enough.
There's a
that's
reason.
not an indie game though. What? That's like that's a first party Nintendo game
That's
that's
shit,
gonna go
that's
the way
shit.
of Codename Steam, man.
There's a
Yeah,
reason we
right.
forgot it.
Damn.
Sushi Striker is nowhere. What's this? What are Dylan's? That's also a first party Nintendo character. Everyone's bringing up just like random eShop games though. Those are not indie games. Those are first party Nintendo games.
Okay,
Yeah.
if we're done with indies, we can burn the last half hour in Zeph's idea.
What?
All right, let's hear it.
So Zeph.
Wait,
tweeted
hold on. Wait, what about Coast Big Find?
That he
What?
That was-
that
We already
was
talked
my
about
joke. Yeah, that was my joke from
blew it
earlier.
at the beginning of the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He cruised
Yeah, so-
Sakurai's Twitter and got nothing.
Yeah.
As
So let's hear it.
as I predicted he did.
What's
Dude,
your,
it was a joke.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your idea, Zeph?
prank.
What's
It's a
your idea?
prank.
I don't
Zeph?
know what
wanna
my
hear you.
idea is.
Zeph's idea, the Joy-Con thing. Zeph's suggestion, he posted on Twitter, like, what if this game is more focused on 1v1 because of 2 Joy-Cons and, like, giving one to each
I would
player?
love that. That's a great idea. Doubles
Yeah,
is
that'd be
worthless.
awesome.
Fucking
I was
dope.
Doubles has been
watching-
worthless from jump.
Yeah, I was watching old
Agreed.
fucking Switch
What?
review videos.
Agreed.
Where like I was watching reaction videos. I saw Etica's in the recommended. I clicked it, and then I saw all these clips of people handing the Joy-Con off to their friend, and I was like, "Well, this is the console's main pull, so I don't see 4 Joy-Cons there, and Smash might be balanced around 1 versus 1 this time."
I don't think it'll be a focus, but
Sounds like
it could.
a great idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's the best idea I've heard.
I do wonder like what they would do to make the focus 1v1 though, just in terms of balance or in terms
Yeah.
of
Here's what you do, okay? So you're at a party with 4 people, and there's 2 Joy-Cons. They have the character switch mechanic where you hand the Joy-Con off to another friend, and then it's like Marvel versus Capcom.
Come on, Zeph.
I don't know what they'd do.
When you
I don't
lose
think
that
they would
stock,
ever focus on 1-on-1 in Smash, though. I don't think that'll happen.
Okay, but they can
You
still
lose that
balance the
stock.
game for 1v1. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's the one thing I didn't understand. They balance the game for some characters have better moves for like free for alls and shit. But the casual player doesn't care about that anyway. So balance the game for 1v1s and then let them have their fun, and they're gonna be completely oblivious to the competitive side anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think they're doing that now too with the input that they're getting from America.
I gotta
With
be
all
honest.
the-
I mean,
with
I
all the
never
goddamn
even,
Bayos winning.
that's true. I just never even considered that. I never considered they were balancing for more than 1v1. I just always assumed that they. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a game dev. I don't know how balancing works, but like I assumed that they would just
Okay.
play. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It's like I thought they would just play a bunch of 1v1s and like go in training mode or whatever and test. I don't know. I never thought about it like they were balancing for 4 players.
Sakurai, he said in like some interviews he thinks about multiple people on the screen, how the different moves work versus each character. But at least like with Smash 4, we saw them try to balance 1v1 with patches and stuff.
Yeah. Another thing Sakurai did say in an interview that might back up my point was that he tries to see what the console can do
Okay.
with like with the 3DS having
Smash Run.
yeah, I forgot what the name of it was. Smash Run, and the Wii U having all the other like home stuff. There's a picture of it. I'm trying to hold on. I'll go look for it. You guys talk.
The home stuff. I'm just confused with the home stuff.
Homestuck?
What do you
Indie character?
No.
Stop.
Yo.
Stop. That's the end of the podcast right there. We're not
Hey,
talking anymore.
you know what
Done
we
for
should
the day.
do with a feature that we made and aren't using?
Hmm.
Viewer questions.
We can answer viewer questions while
we
we're
haven't
sitting
done
here.
those in a long time.
Yeah. Well, let's talk viewer questions. All right. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them in the
Or,
Twitch chat right
or
now.
load them up on the site that are waiting in the queue.
TeamJapanTime.com.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, Warchamp, pull
and
them
the
up
Discord
and.
as well.
I'm getting there.
All right. Cool. So Warchamp's bringing up the viewer questions. We're just
There's
sitting here
also the
talking about
Discord.
Sands and Smash. That's good. The Discord.
Here,
as well.
here's a viewer question from me, from me, guys. From me to you guys.
Okay.
Who wants some merch?
We got the CFC.
CFC
No.
hoodies?
No.
Come for Coast mugs? Come for Coast hats?
Mugs. Oh no.
Socks?
We got mugs now.
Socks? What are you doing with socks, bro?
Okay, chill out.
What aren't you doing with socks, man?
All right,
Stylistically, don't you guys think it should be C4C as opposed to CFC? Like the number 4, like C the number 4.
I
and
guess
then C.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not happening, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, it
Well, it
is.
probably will at this point now.
You think it's not happening?
Body pillows.
Hey, catch me next week, man.
I honestly feel like we could probably work an exclusivity deal with Jacob. I could literally DM him right now and be
Who the
like,
hell
hey.
is Jacob?
Oh, he knows. Coach knows who Jacob is.
Yeah,
But
The
I
Faku
don't.
guy?
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
Faku.
asking.
Yeah, it's
From
the Faku CEO, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn it. Okay, no.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do
Alright.
C4C hoodies, you might as well do it that
I'm
way.
a dump.
No, but no, like
huge ass-
in all seriousness, like Japan time shirts would be.
Oh, I'm
good.
serious.
Yeah,
Okay,
Japan Time
okay.
shirts would be awesome.
You talking about in all
Don't
seriousness?
yell
Like,
at
you talking about in all seriousness? Like I ain't getting these C4C hoodies made right now. I got a guy. All right, just know. Next week I'm
Teespring.
coming for Coach.
Teespring.com.
Okay, don't-
C4C.
I almost
God
died.
damn.
I almost died.
We having a whole line. The sticky for Ricky is coming next month.
Stop.
Oh my god. I genuinely want to ask Zeph a question because I've never
Hello?
understood this. I want to ask you a question because I think stylistically it would look cool on a shirt. What is up with the gay Zeph thing? I've never understood that. Like, what is up with it?
The only time that was the thing was when my picture was that dude from Fire Emblem Fates that was introduced to be the gay guy. And then my Twitch viewer base, like always, blew it out of proportion and kept mentioning it, and now it's just a self-perpetuating meme.
Okay.
And that's about it. That's as far as the lore goes.
I know a lot about those.
Yeah, McDareth, Bird God.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we gonna go to these questions all the way back
Yeah.
from June or not?
Yeah, why not? That'd be fun. Let's go back to June. Let's hear it.
Why?
For kicks and giggles, let's do it. I'm the host. Let's do it.
Okay. Who wants to read the first question?
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Please
So do I
talk
read
about
from top to
Papa
bottom or
Roach Lady
bottom?
again.
From bottom
Huh?
to top.
Bottom, but those are from June. I'm going top
That's
to
what I
bottom.
just said.
I don't care.
Okay,
I think
top
we've
to
done
bottom.
some of the June ones though.
Okay,
Like,
so
Okay.
Bobarino 3
Is
Don't
that
laugh at
actual
his
name?
name. What the hell?
Barbarino
on
3!
Twitter asked,
Barbarino.
"What is the character you want for Smash? Not your top prediction, but the character you
Don't
personally
read
want
that.
the most."
We already answered the question.
Yeah,
at
we-
least
Lanky
I'm
30
sorry.
times.
I'm
Lanky
sorry,
Kong.
Bobarino, but watch the last episode. Should
oh,
I
here's
read
a
the
good one
next?
from March 13th.
Okay, somebody asked me a good question in the chat. It was
This
Khalil.
one's for you, Shofu. This one's on the viewer list.
All
the
right,
viewer
I'm
question
listening.
list. Looking cool Joker on Discord. Shofu, whose ass are you beating if they don't free Wolf?
I'm not beating anybody's ass. What the fuck do I look like? A fucking caveman? Psycho, I'm running up in Nintendo headquarters, boy! Where's Sakurai at? I got a bone to pick.
That's good.
I was like, what? There's no way this man's not stealing souls if he doesn't come back.
I just need a logical reason for why he's not there, and I'll be fine. If they just don't include him for no reason again, then I'll be mad. Tell at least like say we didn't like Wolf. Say something. Like, damn.
What was the good question that you saw?
I gotta scroll up and find it now. I probably won't be able to see it.
Wow.
It's not necessarily a good question, but
okay.
Hey, Khalil, post it again, bro. I don't know where it's at. It's gone in the chat.
Me246 says, Shofu, can I please play you in ball?
No.
You guys get your one question out there and you waste it on that?
Yeah, come on.
Should they keep Smash 4 ledges?
No!
I like Smash 4 ledges.
Boy.
What's wrong with Smash 4 ledges?
No. Just fix the Battlefield ledge. And
okay, that's not what they mean. They mean the mechanics of the ledge, not the actual literal ledge.
Yeah, like ledge trumping shit. That's fine. Just actually fix the game ledges.
Just make the game better.
Yeah. Why is Battlefield it's not symmetrical? In every other game it was. What happened?
Why does it need to be symmetrical?
I love Melee Battlefield.
Because otherwise it turns into Smash 4. And then
it doesn't. Nobody ever said the ledges needed to be symmetrical. Ever.
You can't recover on once? Okay, stop it.
Then you gotta adapt to the side of the stage you're on, guys.
Stop. Is Sakurai telling you to say this? So
I'm just saying that I don't think there's any problem with that. I don't think the stage is
saying.
I feel like that's weird for like one of the quintessential kind of basic stages for it to not be symmetrical.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying it doesn't need to be. Like they could. I don't see any problem with them having a stage where the two sides are completely different.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
And
but I just think that stage shouldn't be Battlefield.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having a stage where 10% of the time you just fucking fall through it because it was tilted.
Oh yeah, remember when Warcraft legalized Midgar?
That's not no what?
Remember that, guys?
Next question.
Legalized Midgar?
All right.
That's not even what I thought.
Khalil asked me, what do we think about the potential to monetize more DLC content? Man, we've been saying this forever. Go ahead and drop some skins for some specific characters. That would be hype on its own. That would keep a game alive for a long time. If you drop some skins, like, look at Overwatch, dude.
Last episode, weren't we talking about like Nintendo doing a Capcom Cup thing where they release
that's what I said.
skins?
Yeah, I'm down.
That would be awesome, dude.
If you're not down with DLC, you're just poor. Okay.
Oh shit.
Jeez,
Tell them again.
No. There's something else I want to say. So. What people will buy $13 plastic toys that Nintendo puts out with NFC chips in the bottom.
Yes.
But as soon as they charge $5.99 for Bayonetta, it's a crime. That's something I don't get. I'm fine with more DLC. Bring on the
acting
DLC.
like people don't got a problem with these damn amiibos too.
I have a problem with the amiibos.
But see, the amiibos are seen as optional. A lot of people will not see a character in Smash Bros. As optional.
Some stuff is needed for amiibos. I think like with the Metroid game, you couldn't do some specific shit.
Not really. I mean, it was an ultra hard mode. It wasn't something that was like really important to the game. There was a hard mode already in Samus Returns. They just added like a super duper hard mode.
I don't know. I feel like that's pretty different though. A character in the game versus a fucking toy. I don't give a damn about an amiibo, but obviously I'm gonna buy Bayonetta if I play Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I am curious though.
About it, so.
while we're on the topic of amiibo, do you guys think they're gonna do a whole new amiibo line for this new Smash game, or do you think?
Oh hell yeah! Do you know how much money they made off of that?
That's probably why they didn't care about DLC, Khalil, because they got a fucking amiibo money.
Yeah. If you bought every amiibo for Smash, you spent $700 something.
What?
God damn.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who own all of them.
I have like 2 of them.
That's if you paid market price. Imagine the people who bought them from resellers.
How many Smash characters are there in 4?
58.
Yeah, close to
58 including.
Yeah, you spent $754 if you bought every single amiibo.
Why?
I got Mario. I got Fox. That's it.
Shout out to everyone who
amiibos.
sent me a Ganon amiibo. I have like 3 Ganondorf amiibos just chilling.
That's
Yeah?
insane.
Yeah.
What was this? Someone said a question about Lynn, and I was gonna read it out because I know Zeph likes Lynn, but it went by way too quick. Will Corrin be removed? I think we talked about this last week.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Please.
think it's
think-
likely.
I think so.
Yeah, they took one Fire Emblem. Corrin's probably the most.
Or Roy. Corn or Roy.
Yeah, Roy or
But-
Lucina, I think would go first.
I feel like Roy is kind of safe since they completely
Yeah.
redid his moveset. Like they specifically gave him like the Luigi effect, where he's more his own character now.
Not even just that. The fact that Roy came back from the depths of Melee because of like fan outcry, that means that I think he has enough backing to stay, and he's also pretty unique.
guys think
Corrin
Lucas is gonna
just
come
kind
back?
of slashes the air,
You
and
think Lucas
is
is coming
Marth.
back?
Who?
Lucas?
Yeah, I think Lucas will
Good.
come back.
Good, I hope so.
I think all the veterans that came back through DLC are coming back.
Okay. And Wolfen and Ice Climbers. I like that. So that I guess kind of answers the next question then, because somebody else brought up the question, do you think this game is going to have more or less playable characters than Smash 4? Which I think it seems likely that, yeah, it's probably going to have more. But then again, if we're talking about what we just mentioned earlier about them reworking characters, maybe they do shorten the roster a little bit?
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah.
I actually hope we get less and we get a bunch of reworks for like,
Less is more.
series veterans.
I feel like there's very little chance with how Sakurai kind of seems to be with his games that he's gonna
Yeah.
go back.
We can't
trying to
predict him.
stay-
What if he goes off the fucking rails
Yeah,
and
that's-
100
that's what
character
I-
smash?
This
We
is his
literally
third.
have no
This is his
idea.
third Smash game.
Yeah.
After he said he's not making any more Smash games.
We
That's
can't.
true. That's
We
true.
can't predict him. He's a madman.
You guys want your fucking esports ass 12 character balance game? I'll give you your fucking esports ass 12 character game. Here you fucking go. Here's Goku. Here's Dante. Eat shit.
Especially that.
We already know for a fact there's 18 characters at the very least,
Yeah.
which is nice. Yeah. At 18, I'd be okay with.
So I don't follow
If we're being
heroes
honest.
that much, but is there like a super outstanding, like popular character in that right now, or is it just
The Ice Princess.
Oh, sure.
Are you talking about OCs in
Yeah,
Hero?
yeah.
There's that chick, and there's the new
Sharina?
girl that they added. That
Sharina?
no, it's a new girl they added to the story mode. She has like
Guntra?
green hair and like a pink thing. I don't know her name. is.
Lazarn?
Good-
Oh.
I think
Hold
it's
on, hold on.
Lazarn.
Is she a good guy or a bad guy?
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Lazarn.
did she write a dragon
Yeah.
or just walk?
No, her name did start with an L, so it was that one.
Well,
Oh, both their names start with
Oh
L.
Yeah.
fuck!
There's Leviathan and then
Not her, the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lazarn.
sure.
then.
Yeah,
I'd be kind of cool with the character from that game.
but
As,
I
like,
think
a
it would be
mobile
Sharina
representative.
or the other guy. But no one cares
So-
about the other guy.
Fire Emblem Heroes. They've done a bunch of like popular character votes, and Ike won the most recent one. It was like a
Yeah.
special version of Ike that won the most recent version.
But like I said with Lynn in the last episode, that she has had so many iterations of her in Heroes.
There's 4.
Yeah, that's a lot. I think isn't there like one other character with 4?
Lucina. She's like
Yeah.
Lynn is the second character to get 4.
Yeah, so if you're on par with Lucina, you're
Is
in
there
there.
4 Lucinas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's Masked Marth, right?
Yeah,
So Lynn could just outright replace Lucina possibly then.
let's
Yeah.
go.
I'd
Just
be
make
cool with
Lucina
that.
a skin,
Heck yeah,
man.
get her out.
I don't want to shit on the
Yeah.
Lucina fans. Just make her a skin.
There's
I
4
do.
Lyns, there's 4
Okay.
Lucinas. There's
So they're probably
3
gonna get lazy and just leave her as an assist trophy.
There's 3 Ikes.
Every Smash Fire Emblem character has at least 3 versions in Fire Emblem Heroes, except Marth, who only has 1, which is mind-boggling. But
Even
Yeah.
Roy got 2. What the fuck?
Oh, he has
that's
3
3.
now.
Oh,
a lot
shit,
of
you're
people in the
right.
chat. A lot of people in the chat are bringing up Hector. Like a lot of people.
I forgot
Hector
about-
was requested back in the days
Okay,
of
look.
Melee too.
I forgot Brave.
I'm gonna just say it how it is. Hector's sick. He's a cool character. If he gets into Smash, he's gonna be dick, and you're all gonna be angry.
yeah,
Why do you
I
think he's gonna
agree.
suck?
Because despite him being a pretty quick character stat-wise in the games, they made Ike a slow, fucking gorilla. Not how he is at all in his games. Hector will just he uses a giant axe and he wears armor. You know what Sakurai is gonna do with that? He's gonna have one jump.
He's gonna
and no
Ganon
upbeat.
him.
He's gonna have one
Yeah.
jump.
If we're gonna get a big slow moving axe character though, I'd rather it be Camilla. To be honest, get rid of Cora and put in Camilla.
She'd probably be fast if she got added.
She'd be on a dragon. That'd be so weird.
Dude, that'd
to
be so
fight a
cool.
Either way,
giant
she's thick.
That's what we need, though. We need like Fire Emblem characters that aren't just sword fighters. That's why like Robin seems like a lock for the next game. I feel like Robin's not going anywhere because he's so different, and he represents like a whole other side of Fire Emblem. So, and even like the way that his moveset represents like how he works in game, I think is really cool with the weapon breaking and stuff.
Yeah, no, I think Robin will stay forever.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna say, if you
Robin's
look at
a lot.
heroes again and count male and female Robin, there's like 6 Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really
A lot of
popular.
Robins.
He's
Yeah, understandably so. Robin's
He's also
cool.
unique.
yeah.
As hell.
Yep. Yeah, I think Robin, Ike, and Marth are all here to stay forever.
I think a Fire Emblem Heroes character reveal would be sick. They'd be like summoning, and then something to do with like a Smash Ball appears or something. I don't know. Might be cool.
That
But
would-
I don't think a
like-
Fire Emblem Heroes character would ever make it into Smash.
Smash
I
ball
do
and
think it-
7 orb.
Yeah.
It would be super. It'd be super cool though to represent the mobile side of Nintendo. The
Yeah.
character from that. though,
Mitomo
'cause-
confirmed.
Well,
no.
yeah, it's yeah.
That shit died so fast.
Aren't there like,
Shit did die fast as fuck.
who are the crows in Pocket Camp? That would be kind
I
of.
was gonna say, is Pocket Camp still alive? I never hear about that.
Not really.
I'm pretty sure it's like all female players now.
Every time I play Pocket Camp, I get depressed because we don't have an actual Animal Crossing, so I turn it off.
One day, Zeph.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
I think Mitomo only died because actual Nintendo games came out on mobile.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Mitomo died after like a week. think,
I also
before
stopped
we
caring
had any
about
other
it.
brilliant-
I had a lot of friends who were like still using it until like actually like until Mario Run and then Fire Emblem Heroes came out. It's, like people were using it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have a lot of friends who still play a lot of stuff that no one else plays. So I
True.
feel like I don't know if that's, that's necessarily.
You're right.
I know. I'm not meaning to roast you. I'm little.
I have a friend who was playing Heroes of the Storm still until a week ago.
But who remembers Super Mario Run?
I got it for $5 when it was on sale. It was worth it. I had fun.
Yeah, for $5.
I don't have an iOS device. I was burned out on that game before it hit Android, and I never played it. It's like it came out on Android, and I played the first level. I'm just like, I've seen everything for this game in a month now. It's like,
Were there any characters in Mario Run that were like unique to that game or no?
Daisy was playable.
Well, okay, so
no
not
like
Daisy.
no like OCs. he means.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
no.
what I mean. That's what I mean, like an OC character.
Daisy may as well be.
I actually read when we're talking about Mario. I know we're kind of jumping all over the place at this point, but
No, it's
like,
good.
I really liked D1's idea of King Boo. I think that would be
Yeah,
such a
that's
cool
clean. I
representation
like
of like, yeah, with like Luigi's Mansion is a good rep of that series.
Imagine
Plus,
fighting against that though.
dude, and then like he could disappear and stuff. That'd be amazing.
You can't
man.
use down tilt. Or
Just
down
go
tilt.
Just
under
whip
him.
every time.
Can't use any move.
It's like even Bowser Jr. Technically, his cart flies, but you can still hit him. I don't
Okay.
think.
But I mean,
I don't
King
think
Boo's
he's that
literally
sick.
floating.
But this
I
is
don't.
a
I mean,
roast.
but then again, we look at Mario Party and like a Boo on a tightrope can fall off. Like,
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, even on top of that, too, King Boo
'Cause he's
has
just
been
playing
in a
his
lot
role,
of
man.
Mario games. He's been in like he was a boss in some of the Mario Luigi games. He's in all the Luigi's Mansion games. He's playable in Mario Kart, 2 of the Mario Karts. He's a boss in Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, he is like a really big named character. I think King Boo has a better chance than Waluigi, to be completely honest.
Okay.
I hope he does.
There's no way.
There's a tweet that was brought to my attention. This is canon from a Yoshi's Island game. In
I
the
thought you were
Mario
gonna-
universe, there are these things called Star Children, and the Star Children are exceptional and above like everyone else. Okay, and the Star Children were like Mario, Luigi, Wario, DK, Peach, and Yoshi himself. Waluigi and Daisy aren't there, so they're canonically inferior and different from everyone else. They're never
Nice.
getting into Smash. Okay,
Nice.
they're dead.
Damn.
It's canon.
I remember that Yoshi story game we're talking about, Yoshi's Island or whatever, the one that was on DS.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm always pissed whenever they make a new Mario Kart game and they add in all these stupid baby characters and they don't put in Baby Wario, who's the only good baby in the entire franchise.
I
Baby
think the
Wario is
only
actually
babies-
awesome.
The only babies should be the ones actually from the Yoshi's Island
The
games. I don't-
games, yeah, they
why
can
is
put Baby DK
Rosalina
and Baby...
there?
Well, Rosalina's cool. I like Rosalina.
Yeah,
She's
but it
fine.
doesn't even make any
Baby
sense.
Daisy, though, get her out of there. No one cares about Baby Daisy.
So, do you guys ever think about when Yoshi uses his up B? He's just killing other baby Yoshis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, they're
I don't
empty
think-
eggs, man.
I don't think
Post
every
justify
single
the
egg
having-
contains
Bro,
a
just
Yoshi.
listen to the EGLX commentary.
I just thought
fucking
about
knew.
it again. I just thought about it again.
A lot of people in the
Goddamn.
chat saying Baby Rosalina is trash. Put in Baby Waluigi. That's kind of surprising we haven't seen Baby
All
Waluigi
the baby
at this
characters
point.
are trash. What?
They gotta
Waluigi
go.
was never a baby. He was a test tube experiment. Went horribly wrong.
Okay, he's boss baby, dude.
Damn.
That's why
Boss
his
baby-
limbs are that long.
So, real quick, we had one viewer question from TJT Games, basically asking our thoughts on single player content. And I do want to say, I really hope they bring back Subspace Emissary. And the whole reason Sakurai didn't for Wii U was because he didn't like the idea of people getting spoiled on the cinematics on YouTube.
Right.
That was a while ago. And
Okay.
now
See the
we have
thing.
Nintendo. Now we have Nintendo and their super aggressive content striking system. They could knock out any
They
single person that tries
They
to
don't
post
really
cinematic.
strike it. They just, I mean, that's true.
But they could.
Claim it.
They have. They
I mean,
have the power.
that was there before, though. He could have easily done that back then too. He
No,
lied.
make it
I
exist
kind
now,
of think.
though.
I kind
No,
of
they could have easily.
Put,
They could have easily copyright give anybody a copyright strike that uploaded that content back then when he said that. Easy. Anybody.
I do wonder.
I don't know.
To be like,
I think it
I
might
don't
have
have
been
a
an
good reason.
excuse. I
Man,
don't know.
first
Yeah,
of
I think
first
so
of all,
too.
no. First of all, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 2018 now. That there's literally no way that content's not getting online. Like it's
Yeah, of
impossible, dude. Everybody got a capture card.
Especially
I
when
got
the
about
Switch
6
has
of
a
them.
capture button.
Right. There's literally no possible way that he can stop that from
I
happening.
think it was just a fucking
That
excuse.
boy was lying his ass off.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
said,
even
my arm
just
hurts. I don't want to do
recently-
it.
Today people were talking about Infinity War with like those Infinity War memes, like, oh yeah, it's the greatest crossover, and then they showed other things. Dude, I went back and I watched the Subspace Emissary cutscene.
That's
where,
part of what
like,
made me bring this up, Roger.
Bowser and Ganondorf are fighting like the Dragoon and Hellbird with like Samus's gunship. That is one of the coolest cutscenes I've ever seen in any video game.
I
And the fact
replayed
that,
it
like,
recently.
Dude, it's so cool. Like, even if the Subspace Emissary is like whatever,
Yeah.
I think a really good way to sort of work around this is they could do an adventure mode type thing.
That's what I was
from
saying
Melee,
the whole time.
And just, dude, yeah, and just have
True.
cutscenes. Like, have cool cutscenes you can
The
skip.
entire time I was streaming Subspace, I was like, the level design is fucking horrible, and the enemies
Terrible,
look
yeah.
stupid. Why don't they just have adventure mode where you go to like through a Mario level, fight Goombas and Koopa? Imagine a Bayonetta level in Subspace. That would be wild.
It'd be amazing. Yeah.
I think
Or-
it should be like adventure mode and not their own OC dimension.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. But like while I was playing it, even though some parts made me want to die a little bit, I could always look forward to seeing a cool cutscene.
And the cutscenes in that game really are amazing. Like
Yeah,
the way they direct the one with
BB beating the shit out of Bowser is great.
dude, yeah, where he slaps Bowser in the face. Or like I love the one where like Fox jumps on Fox is flying and like Sheik jumps on top of his cockpit. And then
Yeah, that
like
shit was
punches him
crazy.
out of the cockpit, they fight each other, and then Peach is like, oh, here's some tea. We're gonna have a tea break. It's like
Yeah.
what? Or
I
like
hope,
even Lucario with the aura and Solid Snake.
That
it's
whole
like,
thing was like a fever
man,
dream.
Yeah,
It was
cool.
amazing. It was so cool. He needs to do that again, honestly.
Fucking Lucario looking at Snake as he crawls out of a box. Like,
It was so cool.
that whole thing was a fever dream.
Seeing Captain Falcon and like Captain Olimar jumping on the back of that thing with Firefield playing when you're like you've got Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong, and you've got like Falco flying through the sky while they meet up with Samus and Pikachu to go fight an evil version of Rob that's being controlled by Ganondorf. It's like what? Who
Yeah.
comes up with that? It's amazing. Like that is genuinely amazing, and I would love to see something like that again. It's just I don't know if they would at this point. I don't know.
Falcon punching the giant Rob and then sliding through all the Pikmin and they
Yeah,
just
I was
die.
just thinking of that one too.
Dude, yeah.
I think
like
they'd
when,
do it again.
Yeah. When you fight Ridley and then it's like Pikachu and Samus and underrun Ridley. And then as you're escaping the facility, Meta Ridley comes back and fights you. It's like, dude,
And
I want
the
that
gag
so
they did
bad.
with Diddy Kong and Falco and Fox, where they both try to just walk away, and Diddy just drags them back.
Yeah. The thing is too is like the roster even in Wii U is so cool and diverse that like I would love to just characters interact with each other.
I would love
Like-
to have seen like at the very end, it was like it would be like Mario, Mega Man, Pac-Man, and Sonic teaming up. That would have been cool.
Dude, yeah. Or even like building upon the sort of like weird characterization of the villager they had, where he's like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Where they have just villager in all the cutscenes like trying to kill somebody with an axe, and he gets noticed, and then he like backs down a little bit.
That's the only thing I was sad about in Subspace is Sonic didn't appear to the very end.
Yeah, because he was like the
Yeah.
last minute addition, right?
Yeah.
I was just looking to see how he interacted. He's like right before Taboo.
Yeah.
It
At
is
least
kind
he
of
did
cool
something
that,
kind of cool.
yeah, last minute it's like, all right, Sega's coming in to save the day. Yeah, man. Dude, Subspace, it really was. For as much crap as people give Subspace in the level design, like, it really was an awesome concept.
Yeah, I loved it. I love seeing stuff like that in crossovers. I said before, I would love to see a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 styled intro for Smash.
That'd be
Probably
really cool.
sick.
I did think one of the coolest things in Smash 4 too was like how some of the trailers were done in the style of the games. So like we had the Punch Out trailer, and then we had like the little Morph Ball Samus rolling along, but it was done in the Punch Out like art style.
Yeah.
Or with Fire Emblem, where you had like the Fire Emblem looking Captain Falcon versus Robin, was incredible. Even seeing scenes like that, where like when you're in each of the environments in the new adventure mode or whatever, it would become the style of that game, and then you would see like in the cutscenes these characters in that game's art style. Imagine
That
like a
would
little
be-
a Kirby-ified Samus or something would be super funny.
That would be incredibly time and resource intensive.
Yeah.
But it would be
Yeah, I guess.
amazing, but it
Yeah,
would
amazing.
The game would
yeah.
come out in 20.
very, very long.
Oh, people are bringing up, yeah, the Palutena reveal, the anime Palutena reveal with Pit and Link. That was pretty cool. Damn, man. I think we're getting ourselves too hyped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's like that we could totally just have nothing until E3.
Yeah.
I don't mind
I mean,
that.
at the same time, no,
I don't
that's
mind
fine.
that at all.
I do
Yeah.
think we'll get a little something before E3 though. They probably would want to hype up their E3 even more, because this E3 is going to be huge for them. They have so much stuff they could drop, plus new stuff that we never seen.
Yeah. We were talking about this in the other podcast. Knowing this E3, we already know for a fact we're going to get Yoshi, we're going to get Fire Emblem, we're going to get Smash Brothers. Then the questions, the things we might get but probably won't be there playable, are Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3. Those probably will not be playable, but we will most definitely see something from those games.
I'm 100%
We've got-
expecting a CGI trailer for Metroid Prime and maybe Pokemon.
That's the other thing, Pokemon. They could drop Pokemon, they could drop Animal Crossing, they could drop Pikmin. There are big franchises they could still drop at
Yeah.
E3. On top of Smash Brothers just being there alone makes it a good E3 for them. Everything else is just icing on the cake at this point. And there will be other stuff. They're going to have smaller games to fill out that roster for the second half of the year. So, yeah, Retro's game? I'm seeing a lot of people bring that up.
It's not
Retro's
Nintendo
game.
related, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is at the E3.
That's true.
This E3 is going to be one of the best ones of all time.
Until that game is out, it still doesn't. I've waited too damn long for this.
Do you guys think we might see Final Fantasy VII remake at E3 at all?
I don't know.
That's
Hell
another
no.
one.
I don't think so, because they probably want to give all their time to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts? Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, so wait, McDare, did you play Kingdom Hearts 2 when it came out?
Yep.
So you were in middle school.
I
Now
remember
you're a
getting
grown
that.
man waiting for
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Waiting for Kingdom Hearts. I remember getting that, going to school, talking to my friends, all excited. Like the guides, when you bought the strategy guide, each one had a different Sora. Like I had the master one, and a friend had like the ultimate one. I remember all of that. But now, finally, the next
Yeah,
game
it's
is
crazy.
almost here in
Dang.
2023. I know I'll be playing it.
I mean,
I think
2047.
after Kingdom Hearts 3 is done, they'll start kicking it into gear for Final Fantasy 7.
Probably. Yeah, they don't want to have... Well, Nomura's directing both of them, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he
I think.
can't work on both simultaneously. I mean, maybe he can, but not to his full extent, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, it is going to be a good E3 regardless. I think the only company that really doesn't have like anything on the radar for E3 is Microsoft. But then again, like they never really do. Beyond like I don't know, like the rumblings of Xbox One X basically like having a bunch of different versions where there's going to be like a Dell version and an HD.
What do they
version.
even have to,
I mean,
to
they,
show?
a new Halo maybe. Or-
Viva
TV.
Pinata 3?
No, they're going to have a celebrity come on stage and talk about nothing for 2 hours, and then that'll be it.
Although
They will
definitely,
about-
absolutely-
Immersive
Can't forget about
game.
the great new choreographed dance routine that they're gonna have for Just Dance 2019.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'll absolutely bring a
About
car
that
on
low
stage.
yeah, I was about to say, there's
Lil Pump
definitely going to be a
perform.
car.
Stop.
Yeah,
Huh?
cars
They're gonna
every
bring
year, man.
they're gonna bring outdated celebrities like Josh Gad and the one guy from The Hangover.
I like that those are the two you go with.
Microsoft
Josh
is so
Gad.
depressing. God damn it.
Yeah.
I loved my 360. What the fuck happened?
I know. It's all because like all the stuff they did to start Xbox One basically handed Sony the keys to the console generation.
Yeah, I
So
still feel it
stupid.
was the dumbest idea in the world to be like, all our games are going to be on PC now. Because to me, like, Cuphead would have genuinely gotten me to buy an Xbox One X. And I will never, or an Xbox One in general. And I will never buy an Xbox One now unless they have something like a Banjo-Kazooie or like something huge. But
Yeah.
even then, I probably still won't because those games are going to come to PC now. Everything is on PC.
I
It's
feel
on
like
that
that was just
system.
like an after effect though, just because how far behind the Xbox One was. So they need to like to rationalize the games they're making. You can't like make games where a console is not selling. You'll put it on
Yeah.
both. But
Yeah.
all that
I know it's
DRM
Japan
nonsense.
and Xbox isn't popular there, but I
Yeah.
thought it was funny that it was sometime this year. I want to say February. In all of February, in all of Japan, one Xbox was sold. One single Xbox.
That's awful.
Oh my god.
Holy mackerel. Maybe they'll have a new Blinks game. Who knows?
That was the
Blinks
original Xbox,
3.
right?
Blinks 3.
No. The latest.
Nah, Blinks
Oh.
is super dead.
Dude,
What
Blinks
up,
was
Mike?
so
Here, Mike.
dead I didn't even know Blinks 2 was dead or around.
Mike, you're one of the only people I know who like still genuinely kind of likes Xbox a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think they could show to have a good E3?
Halo. That's pretty much all I think they have.
Damn.
Jesus, that's not good. When you're one
Like
fan on the show
they have
is saying
Sea of
what-
Thieves
You're
that's
one
coming out
fan.
today.
Oh yeah, Sea
If-
of Thieves. Yeah.
If you have to say, oh, they have Sea of Thieves, that's looking bad.
yeah, it's just Halo and Rare is pretty much the only thing I can even think of.
How do you
too.
mess up when you have Rare? Like, I don't understand. You could literally
Blinks.
just announce a regular Banjo 3E and people would get hyped. Like, what are they doing? What are you doing, Microsoft?
I mean, they're making Sea of Thieves.
I feel like a lot of the old Rare guys left at this point.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, for sure.
really.
A lot
A
of
lot
like,
of them are still there.
Yeah, some of
Are
them
the
are
Seaver
still there.
brothers still there?
I think so, yeah.
They should make a new Jet Force Gemini is what they should do. That game was awesome.
No.
Yeah, man. Jet Force Gemini 2. I'd play that.
That's probably what they're doing at the Microsoft headquarters. You should make a Jet Force Gemini, and then
No.
Phil Spencer's like, no.
Yeah. No, instead I
Yeah.
want Forza Motorsport 12. Okay.
That happened with Blinks. Phil Spencer's just like, why?
Oh.
Blinks is never coming back.
I think more people would than a new Blinks game. I feel pretty confident about that. Maybe not. All right. Well, I guess that wraps up our show then. This week. I guess that wraps up our show. This was fun. Guys, where can people find you guys? We'll just go in order as usual, top to bottom, as you guys are listed in the Skype call.
What? The what?
I was gonna say, hello, Discord.
Oops.
He didn't
Sponsor
say
the
that.
podcast.
Oops.
Discord, sponsor the podcast.
That's insane.
All right. Anyways, you guys can find me at Coastword on
Comfortcoast.com.
Comfortcoast.com. Hashtag ComfortCoast. We in this 2018.
What? What?
Embracing that Faku
So
sponsorship.
you're embracing it. Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm
That's right,
embracing
that's
it now.
Because you're about to make some money with these t-shirts. Nick there.
McDareth.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get.
No.
You could find me just at McDareth on Twitch and YouTube and Twitter.
Mike.
Mike.
Action Relay.
That's it. That's all you get.
Dying. What?
Action Relay.
He's talking about his
Podcast.
his Japan Time spin-off.
You can find it on Rocket Station's YouTube channel. We
Wasn't
just
supposed to be an
recorded one.
insult, by the way.
How is that an insult to say you're
I don't
doing
know.
Japan?
Adam said "damn," so it became insulty, and I didn't want it to.
It's not insulting. It's
Nah, somebody says damn and starts laughing. Now it's an
Yeah.
insult. Our shofu story. Ain't no shofu
yeah.
story. I don't have one.
You can find me. You can find me at Rogers Base on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, and on Instagram. And that's it. Shofu.
And they're on my Twitch channel right now.
I know,
And
but
they're
you
gonna
should
be
find
watching
it.
it
find
on.
me. If you don't know where
He
to
doesn't have
find me,
anything.
scroll down. If you can't scroll down because you're on mobile, I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Put on them push notifications.
Styles here.
Hopefully
No.
not. No, I'm kidding.
He
Okay,
popped
so
out for a
Styles
couple
isn't here,
minutes.
but you
He
can
said
find
the
him at
At like 5 different URLs.
This is YouTube just Styles X2.
No,
Yeah.
here. Here's the easiest way to find Styles. Go to japantime.com/team and scroll to the bottom. We got our boy Styles down there along with all of our other
there you
guests.
go.
Make
Oh,
sure
you added him
subscribe
already?
to his YouTube because
Perfect.
he's gonna be
Hell
having
yeah, I
nice,
added him
clean
already.
content.
He does make really good content. You should absolutely be subscribed to Styles.
Yeah,
he is
teamjapantime.com/team.
definitely-
Or
I
you
want
can
to take
go-
back what I said earlier. He definitely is better than Alpha Red.
Oh
Like,
shit!
no question.
Okay,
No question.
it's not a competition.
You're digging yourself
you
into
see
a
it while
deeper
you see it
hole.
when he's not here,
You
huh?
can't compare these two people like that. That's crazy.
They're both Smash YouTubers. I don't see the problem.
No, they're not.
I think you're a better YouTuber than Verlicify. You're both
That's
my
completely.
YouTubers.
I would
different.
hope so.
That's not different. How is that
Yes,
different?
it is different.
No, it's not. That's like people comparing me and Tekking and King of Lightning.
Oh
for
my
One
god!
Piece. That's the same
Just
thing.
stop! Just stop! Just stop!
Bro, it's the same.
No,
Yeah,
it's
different other
not.
worlds.
It's like comparing Coast and
Alfred is not a
Stop.
Smash YouTuber.
Yeah, Alfred's like a all around everything.
He does whatever he wants.
Is Rogers base the white donkey?
That's what we're doing.
No, I get the White King of Lightning sometimes. I get that sometimes.
All
They're
right,
both
who's
hype.
next? Who's next?
Vero.
You said
Follow
Silent
me on
Doom.
Twitter.
Yeah, Silent Doom.
Yeah, you
No.
can find Silent Doom on Silent Doom on Twitter.
Okay, first of all, Viram, excuse me. You can't be retweeting this stuff during the podcast. Okay, I almost laughed out loud while somebody was talking.
Wait, what did you
They
retweet?
retweeted a Black Panther, but it's the Pink Panther.
Alright, but yeah,
Somebody
you
edit that in,
can
please.
you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Viram_SD, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Not at Silent Doom. If you go to Twitter at Silent Doom, it will just redirect you to ViramSD.
Okay.
War Tramp.
War Champ?
War
You
Champ.
can find me all across the internet. You name it. Facebook, Twitter, Habbo Hotel, Neopets, Tumblr, LiveJournal. I actually don't know if I have that one.
What's
I don't
Habbo
fucking care.
Hotel?
YouTube. You find me on fucking everything at WarChamp7. If you go to my Twitter right now, I'm actually doing a giveaway for some Rivals of Vader skins that I'm going to roll as soon as the show ends tonight. Follow, retweet to win.
Do people still go on Tumblr? Like, genuine question.
I use it.
I
Is
don't.
Tumblr still a thing?
I used
it 'cause
to, I
it-
don't
use it
anymore.
it's funny.
I use it to look
I
up
have,
hentai.
I have a really good post on Tumblr I posted way back when like DLC first started happening for Smash, and it's making the rounds again after the announcement.
Nice.
I'll link it.
All the to 20 people on Tumblr still.
Yeah.
25,000 notes, thank you.
Nice. And then Zeph, you're the last
Are
one.
you done? Oh, okay. I'm at the realist Zeph on Twitter. Don't click the one Shofu puts in the description. That's the one I got banned on.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it for this episode and the last one.
And I'm at Captain Zeph on Twitch. I just got that partnership. I'm about to get that partnership.
And
Woo!
give him that
Congrats.
$5 sub.
I stream like every day, and unless Shofu's streaming the post show, I'm probably gonna be streaming the post show if people stick around.
Nice. And yeah, for next week, I think we have Relax planned.
Yeah.
Right? Nice.
What are we gonna do next week, or are we gonna switch it to bi-weekly now?
Oh yeah. We should talk about this
Well,
before.
we won't do next week for sure. We're gonna do next.
Is
week
Ricky
for
gonna
sure,
be
just let
there?
me guess. Yeah, because the only
Wait.
reason he's gone this week is because he's doing.
So who's
Oh.
who's telling a story tonight?
Ricky just cut off Roger's internet before he could spill the beans.
Oh no. Is Ricky about to join on Roger's mic and just completely swindle us?
Y'all heard nothing from him.
Is Roger
So,
dead?
I think Roger died, so I'm gonna end the show. Or who wants to end the show?
I don't know.
If you missed any of the social media links from everybody, you can go to teamjapantime.com/team. Find everybody there, including our past guests. Like
I'm just gonna link that instead.
Just do that.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll link the website, because that's where the merch is going to be when we start putting out merch.
You damn right.
Yo bitches better buy some shirts.
We wanking for War Champ out here.
Fuck no!
Zeph, what is the title of your stream?
Oh shit! I didn't change the title.
It says hot singles in your area.
Oh no, that's my
Like every time he goes live.
that's my like go live message. Some dude I never seen before came into my stream and said I was showing my manager something, and then you went live on Twitch. so he saw that.
Excellent.
So is this gonna just keep going in perpetual like is this just gonna go on forever?
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you
Yeah.
again next week.